President Kwaku video, I said the edited video surfaced on social media and now diverting attention from near Koso Ablikumanov to President Kwaku. Discussions are okoye. Enti yeba subject sa discussion to proper scrutiny na yahwe nsama ebefimu de ebaye na yeduhu enkomo. Enti ensam no de edoso pa. One of the year me who social media so and Crawford push very hard. Say afedie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia early concession say to aba oditu muntemonom enuntina MNPP elusulusu parliamentary seat bebre enuntina ma and Crawford ebo MPP for ewo polling stations. Now just say Mahmoud Bawumia no wabre wabre pa because bibia no this year bon sombo NPP beye National Delegate Conference weekend di ebinum awia taso so munya ya anka conference no emma so ebi awia taso sanko munya ya anka conference no emma so for whatever reason no omo peninim a ombetimi akire ni nti a omo mpese NPP ebeko National Delegate Conference ewo eye krum hasin nti anopen so ebedi ho enkomo guidelines aba as to how I say conference no echo when they say could be then they say yeah and all that ntini nyina no e di muchi mu so ebebrel ene anopei no so abo apans medunsia yudwembre aso momendwam wie na fi wie a god in better chance da se better chance na ye din sem nyina dia bro medi e di Kwaku Dawuro meda technical any production team nyina ase sa no pe o maka me ho na ye dwumadi e di eba enya dwuma no pe. Na M1 no montimi nye coalition NDC for can say omo de omo mpene ema coalition no ewie electoral commission enye rerun electoral commission ni NDC for anya adwen kosi say yehu say sedin ketia ebebo wo mo ntrene ena omo ye say ompese omo bo madwuma ho ban Sadio Mahama ene NDC for be yi omo adidie ende ombe kwa akoye rerun no na omo de abom madwuma ho ban. Basically, media madrimu no sana electoral commission for a year. Enti yera dampare eni yera yohunu eni mamiji mensa ne ekoso ablikuma enough enanu nyina no omo ne kokofa bae. Enti NPP National Council NEC National Executive Committee SHI ema NEC take decision na ma me akua free yeti omo nchen. Ye wie ya no party ni ye press conference party ni sa suma general secretary ema mo san ko constituency nim esan ko ye press conference nyina ma me akua free etim na party ni message e ba ko pese enya ade a obekọ election e wa Bilkumanov a day to the election na metia say anopa me program and I menya calls from Ablikumanov say MPP for a campaign to menka say MPP for a coalition am no menka. So I got calls from Amia Kwefri na boa for Nkrofo a boa no so yamo mo na me I can't go against the party position because maintain say party no a reverse decision now making earlier. Tim started say me contact and pennyphobi. Their response aminya and say party no ejina baby ojina say onko but some element in the party I say omunko election no So mami akwa free years no say election no obeko. And then I had Kwasi Kwatin that very day Thursday awia ewo Asempa FM say honorable Kennedy Japan na e koka say ommo nkoko election na MPP cannot behave as cowards. Nti honorable Kennedy Japan na say omunko so ombeko sa election. Well, because mami akwa free year on the ticket of the MPP, a lot of MPP supporters, including members of parliament, and you know decided to say ebeboa ma na etimi akọ. But me bisa question bi wa fidie say wakọ election yabo ya chinchimu nsa and ye agi sit there free nsem and ye see ye rerun e wo 19 polling stations when it ya say sa rerun na ye no na police force omo mobile MNDC tax no asay wo pink sheet assess electoral commission yema yintimi nye omo hwe. So once you decide to go into that rerun election no, then it means what me are prepared enough in terms of personal security and the security of Nkrofo Babe Boa. Not knowing any party mami akwa free echo election unprepared as usual said the omo year no 2024 no NPP. Well, I don't even know whether I should say MPP or I should say Akwa free because the party says Uncle Akwa free say Obeko. So Akwa meaning to make us say Akwa free and friends. As I call into that particular election unprepared, they had nothing, no security, nothing. Relying on the same Ghana police service or say 3 polling stations, me more hobino. They were relying on them, say Ombesign Abom Huban, of which they know say Enyadia Ghana police service for Ebebom Huban and they are caught into that election. So ya shas here eto aba. Ebo be say non krom and who say and ye may be a koso. Now casualty about first was a Ghana police service officer in the person of the second chief superintendent Lumo. I say oh yeah divisional police commander ewa Delta division. Now who say papa and central phobia so asante patrol e roll videos no man who say GH1 in central ni bi papa panimu a we police before so betimi adu chief superintendent no na so wakọ anim kama papa panimu na papa and central ni asum e wo honom na ni nyina ne say oyan DC ni police panino oyan DC ni and I'll show you why I say oyan DC ni. And that is where it started. Any who videos of other NDC tax honomwa na oma dress ewo kwan bi chese hantie ni video ni so papa no na yetenti a mu se obobon central no o hwena sum hwena sum sa owie se dua bi nyada fam ho o fasa kwada ya hwene tirim e de aka ho ese afa ni chief superintendent Lumo on the divisional police commander ewa Delta division na yehwena sum. So police service a release statement say omaye so asante fa ne picture ne bra e bia na tiefo ahu so papa we de nti amese oye NDC ni no ne picture ni ohu papa we ope bia na ni afi no oye chief supu oye NDC ni uwia the same day na ye to aba no na oni TV3 central for oni TV3 central ni etiwo sresre because TV3 for kan bi ma NDC for nti TV3 a NDC station nti the papa no new on the right no TV3 there a NDC 4 station ti TV3 central ni eba election coverage no on the bench so kama abonkomo asresre agiomani because the party ba na oho GH1 central ni dia on adwen ne say GH1 ni no report na bia oye no na ekotia NDC nja na tie dia obehwe na sum na aja ohwe na sum enya asem keto nti eba asa no ene yehu se enima hodo bebiri akoso na fast forward me fa nko ba bi a yebo ha wakum sen no no odoko ahoy odoko methodist ena yakobo ha wakum sen na sate cars na ede boys ne ba ye bebu wo mo no police for national security for cars asante fa video ne bra so the state sponsored attacks wey police for first one white be the animu sa white car no national security for car ni the national security for car national security for cars na edi animu na boys no etiti motorbikes no ebiti other pickups mu we no na ba ebe attack so we no a state sponsored attack on NPP for and omoba no na mo specific instruction samo kono enipa bi wo hono ma mo nkwachi omo embo omo na according to eyewitness no na o say miracles aboagigina adoko ho na oye oni CTFM for eye interview nti someone na all kan interview ni mu no na share boys na mti boy bi gina ho na ofa phone no from say miracles aboagi ni ha akumsi wo hanti omo mra emebo wo mo nti wei any cars edi on buy no you have seen say cars no eye national security cars na the boys no edi animu the boys no buy sa brantie yi ese mo ko hwe ba bi o because mo che sa brantie yi de ne koyi ye nim ba bi o mo de ne koyi o mo che de ne ko sa da no afi asante wo hwe ne sa fa be bre an o mu wura police station wo akọ attacking our kumsin no na fa nu so edi akiri so you see from the video I had your room you see from the video back no obehu entrance ni nyina we ye abre ma bedu a omo sisi efficacy nim and mami more reporter we as reported by CTFM sorry mayor na me fa CTFM for correspondent or report here me fa the video no emma na wahwe so police for no gina bonten omo enka hwe na NDC guys no ewram na omoko asorte enipa ewo ho so mami say me sabeka
now at the St. Peter Society that there's been a clear case of assault and they are marching towards unbelievable, clearly defying the police order. The breakthrough, this is unprecedented, this is unbelievable, this is absolutely shocking. Wow, there's a tussle ongoing right now. It's telling violent, it's telling chaos.
All right, so where near question what in centrally no CTFM centrally main farm movement no I can say movement here and I want to me MPP so CTFM centrally I say unbelievable. Say in the 21st century here kwatwaba na police for gina ho na omato ahye enipa so sa na the same scene na santipacho me send you a slow motion of abrantie no a otufa awiemu a ene yase ya bandits for abonaba so see efe no the flying python say odinity epem mami mavis how akumsen eyam NDC for etiatia no so and the videos ni bi extra na no hwe iti be market achi yes be market achi say wrestling no na woto ho hwe be oto no ho firiye ede ni ti epem mavis how akumsen former minister of state former cabinet minister otun hunam wiemu saa lord niti e dia pem ne yam twei ene ne ye course so omobo maybe sa kumsin etiatia no tiatia na yase na omo ebu no saa nyina awie ne nkrofo a na e kana ho no then the other person omo attacking no was Chris a friend Chris Lloyd MPP deputy national organizer santo betimi de ono to video na ba na omobo Chris de ye kase fa funfram kan asemo a obetimi akase omobu nu funfram enti Chris na no hye batakari no ono ye MPP deputy organizer and you see say in the video ye bo okwabrane echetia ne tiso all because ye koto aba ewo ye wahu enti Chris no MPP deputy organizer abo na hye batakari no on the tone ho de ne ti epem mebi sa akumsin yemu no enti Chris eno na ke se we de funfram omobo no funfram they almost killed him ke se nyasem kitwa o dwane kra cover still na omo de ebro no e di edinachi a ye bo no enti we ya Chris asantu wi a me send o ayibi nso so about emerante no omo pictures you see them clearly in the pictures how nti omo nie ni o se batakari blue no on the MPP ni enti ono anka na or try say obeje Chris no dey afi omunsem so where are some of them ni o se white no nia otu no in fact he participated in all the assault and attacks and violence on the MPP members and as you can see them clearly on your screen you can identify them in the video but I can tell you, sir, nothing will happen because efiada, memeda, kwesiada, enejuada. Bibia ni hua esi. Yante se police for achobia, and ye nimso se police for achobia because adiana e course no a state sponsored assault on NPP members. Asante, owe wisa say adenti na meka say a state sponsored. Me patro emrantie no before some be kwa bonkrofo no Jubilee House eno mko hia eno mko bu omo ombo an wie no omo saba Jubilee House ebe ye debriefing. So boys ni boys e di omo call ayi odoko no ne ade ekọ bu MPP for no a Jubilee House where ye the seat of government and boys no boys no eno no na NDC for so a state sponsored attack on the New Patriotic Party members. State sponsored attack and video no lie. You can see them as you can see them in your picture. We are told say we after election now omo ekokoye no and I can say be debriefing at the moment ewo Jubilee House on. Now sana dia if indeed sana dia then a very sad moment for the party and for the country called Ghana. If indeed a sad dano and a sad day course dia and the name more them. Asante me da nti John Mahama na krofo asase eka so ya to aba no wie ya ape and I'm sure e wo me Facebook say onipa of pride in home with violence. John Mahama will never ever condemn that attack we. And it's about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days in here, not even a tweet, not even a Facebook post. And a yera John Dramani Mahama a condemning a caution. And I can assure you, say, John Mahama will never condemn this. Oh, and some of the ministers of state, Sam George, no, now, Sheba Sintale, a branch you only tip maybe sa kumsi yemi abasubodi awode bonwa. Clearly, it just say NDC4 a behind it. And yera John Dramani Mahama oye commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces no. Enya dia ni akosui obe condemning ne a condemning ochna because na ni je ho. Na abria na owo opposition no. Aye wasu west wogon. Papa ikasa wa be 4 years. No gusuka. Touching myself, you see, in fact, I was where so go on podium of fresh ambassadors, the high commissioners, all my money, even Kofa video, a young throw, a bit trying to paint MPP for say, I'm here to travel. But here, John Mahama, and that year, what about Bemu? I'm a would the minor security for airborne central for no party for airborne MPP for no. You are quiet and you are very happy. Akuma toyem. Say ya buha wa kumsin ni ya tietia na ya se obabesia. So you are quiet. Ya mami je na opoku adman. We hear the vice president. Na we hear oba. Na bada ye da oyem. Na wo ma na ye oba. Ni ya bo oyonko ba. Former minister of state, former cabinet minister. Besine not even a Facebook post. And I am mami je na opoku adman. Odi asa wo ofwa ni nyina so kra anka isolate your ba ne pe. Na condemn the attack on maybe Sarah Kumsin. But him, I Jena no Poku Adman. No, so Nyaji. Ayan de. Only how a Kumsin in the Central Region. Say ya bo oba, etieti na yase, na be market etidnity up in maybe Sarah Kumsin yem. Very sad. But the other point, and say, now whole videos of NPP for Minister make us a former security, internal security. Emrantia. Edi omunkwa etuwo ekuma MPP eba power 2016 so manum any omwe kan we have seen videos of them omaye videos edi aba bonten na edi yaw kasa se abre ani mu odin 2016 no omude omunkwa etuwo ena koji MPP bae which indeed eyenokre yen nyina ye living witness say you hu say ampa so man no mo ne omo eka ho e de omo kwa to ho ekuma MPP ba ban mu no omo ne omo ani ni yie omo kura po no aye from kakra e de omo ba security mu national security mu ni ade kra no ya te stories bebre about how amuko mu ene ahokyere ene sika ne yemfa mo and all that ne akatua edi tuo mu. And I think say baby adu no the new patriotic party Senator Godol can say party ni hia say obepa nkrofo bi chew no. I think say the said security guys and say party ni organize press conference na opo ma chew. Say party no epa emrantie no a edi omunkwa etuwo egi MPP no say party ni po ma chew. Say party ni beko conference yi party ni penny party yemu bi di yenso ya di yenkwa etuwo ekuma MPP Eastern region na media fo a ya MPP adwuma na ya committed na ya be miensa ekọ enan a na ya di ho aba for there a na NDC for sabre no edin central for atutu akatua so ebi wo nadmo ebi wo ha na ya di ho aba for there say e be kwama MPP no na ya noso NPP ba ba mu omo amu obia NPP ba ba mu omo amu obia saa na security fo a edi omo kwato ho ekun ye di NPP ba power NPP ba ye no omo amu security fo no boys no di yaudie emene omo akopon ba bia atena but the catch omo no say yese akoko batan ne nan etiaba ne nkumba and as a party mpanifo e pass amrante ne chew ye wieye no na MPP party no a oso enima mamu no osan pass anti vigilante act na ode egu sa amrante nyina akora che enyom kora enchom hu afiase so mu ye vigilante fo ena and yes and me catch MPP mpanifo say Ghana Police Service when tinya mo ho ban 2020 for elections. Ghana Police Service may show bo say akwatia by election any 2028 election enya ade Ghana Police Service obebo ho ban. Tio wa ban mu no ana wo minister Henry Kote ana oye interior minister. Now Dominic Mitu ana oye defense minister no. Now what can pa oye national security minister no. The state security amo ho ban. Feboy boom crofo ewo 2024 elections nim. And anu Ablekumanov feboy boom crofo say NPP as a party and taking internal security issue serious me patcho mo kwatia in 130 or 60 days e be sa ko boom pa we de be boom botro pa ye ka sa boom bi botro amotrase e be kwa boom botro e wa kwatia de mo nsan Samuni musamu ntimi mpe security for ankwa kwatia dia and the mon sign a better some best kwatia monko and the jankro for my life. Say MPP nim say ontimi fan internal security serious akwatia no on sign. I am telling you someone sign there ombe buma kakama prepra mo. Etino emrantia no monko pon ma chew muni omon trase kadobamba no mo ho omo atete sa groups no monkopon ma chew muni omon trase na muni enipa muni omo anyini yi no hwa to da bia eni ni pesu fre nyame ya ye adwuma wo oba ban mu dinkrofo ani ya edi sentwefo sikama yudia hia no wadi oni yese ya no ma yese wo yese ya no ma yese and the Ghana Central for sorry MPP nyina hwiu edirigentia Central for sika ye de man crofo so mo fa MPP and some farmer Central for so a ekon ye minim me sena koforia na mewo na minim Central for na ye omo ye adwuma on kran twa atama say yire story me ma choke ne ma choke chan me na me de buy o me reporter na call this story ne buy ye nim kwa sa report ni fi kokrantumi presby ebedu nkran ha sei hana bisiu the report say the MPP drone between ma ho no me na me yes interview no ewa asaman kese NDC regional women's organizer na ni fee and a host of others and ni adwuma e de boa MPP ba MPP ba yi send the kosi enti ya wudie se MPP akoma mu ma MPP fo akoma mu ma enti sa conference amu ko idie monko pachew na mompe security fo a won bebo mo party no ho ban na mo dia bo akwatia ene other elections ho ban enye sa ade a enye MPP fo should forget na mo a mo hwe animu se mrante di se huru kasem no ye betwe omo no de ende mo boa enye ade besi bidin di Kwaku Dawuro the man no pay me debre oni da se bra transe God na sarabidi akonso atranse e de ni aka no eto aso ere Nyankopon ase godo machi
ya nua menua
na bokodie
oh nyame adom ahode wo nyame adom ahode
ere Nyankopon ase
yapo weekend no aba
yes
yaba bi
yaba so de ni aba
no so de wo de dwudwem pa
oh yeah
that's all you ni wie ni
yanchia ya chief oni ari for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne yire Adia Samira Bawumia na do danko Kufuado ne yire ya mami Rebecca Kufuado na yema mpene da adwona di kunkufo nso yema na chi osahene Kwame na afenyoma ken minority leader oni ni deputy honorable Patricia Piaje Sumpahima Rosalinda yema munyina achi honorable Franka no dompre minority chief whip oni ni deputy honorable Jerry Ahmed nso ye tie minority caucus in parliament ye tie munyina Professor Kinsiri Nyako anope ye tie Mr. Kofi Adumakun Mr. Kofi Adumakun anope mo achi sanso na Dr. Francis K was what yamo eno Dr. Statement kanjem so chiamo papa okumase na omonita mo pa na Mrs. Afia Nyako Abeta so ye tie munyina and then some bebre wo ho Ablekumanof edie no na edikan Electoral Commission je na no je be amkan je na makobo je je mansa
na naboache bronze
yeah
and so Ghana so Kumasi
okay
ote
na ye mo ache papa je mansa
prof so to hudin
ai bra
Yeah.
The German science, we can see your name because the way your mammy, no man for respect, no. You only did so, mammy, where dear. Went to me, no. Say, we are say, and the ocean soon and you are, or dinner on one dear. And he has said, Captain, being a dinty. And at the end, and this is for penny and yama warm. Now, say, oh, mammy, dear Mensa, and the boss, my sarimo. Mo quality abanam catcher we are seeing as a cattery polling stations. Nan this for fremo. Namo time what you call you ma meno baby or no winning yen in say, yes, uncle to Fofra. More yen and nipa bonism. Argentina, a cattery polling station. Namo call ye, mamma crop ye, baby or winning ye, Maku 14. Say uncle to Fofro. Namo ye, a rabra dear 4 pet. Ana ba kwa o mo ebo bracket mo de kan ho enade we ya mo ayi no adwuma jemensa obaye ni efri bletintin nyina wa se ni nyina na ade ko adwuma no de ni nguase na ekofie boss ma sare mo de ni nguase na ekofie na ebe soa mo sa bedi mo achi sa me hu se yenya letter commission bi a omo nka no kre omo dwene omo wa ho ese o man no ho na abatu e course so e wa blekuma North, me, my milk of years, me didn't who your papa. Adding, say party, I could see Gina, say, Abani uncle. What your part of sad decision, no take you know. Am I say, oh, young come a press conference, a bay no fear, with your part. Not now, I'm also a graphobic and condominium. We are quite what by what power? Crown yabo, I think Timon, I say, I'm from Mount. What by what power? Yes, I'm from Mount. Now I buy any power. Mamma, no longer the assessor, and say, Aban young co. A rabra, electoral commission, at the channel questioner, a babu to the tika, or be a respecting of Blickman for. Because the Bible say, when you're legitimate. But the Oma come here, and I don't fear the idea. What Gary a rabra bon powder, and one channel, gone white, and ordinam. Because one yakotu abano. Say one yankotu abano anka yedi bemano yedi mana yedi said ye wa wakota hinche ne hye ebututi kwa na woni ya MPP form koda da maame no mo so ba ye na bro mo ko hokaka chan so onko ye bewini no ade ache ye yetu abano krabo nsi ho ana mko kan maame tu amele mu ana mko pa mu fie tinaye na say yedi say ye party ya party take decision. Now I say we have the men. And when we wanted the men, no, you were not there. Oh, got your mamography. No, Jamantin, MPP for any for we have the men. As well as you won't move. Now MPP for moving to answer. When you move German Muchiramono, Musu say, woman and man, don't fear the moon no more. Mama, I know best move Gramunemu, and I'm paid every tonight, and I'm ready, busy. Now, when we know your name be a association, your son, so now you can be fast party, no better to ye. Namma respect, Emra party, no. Sa party in penny for taking decision, and band will be a, and this in penny for nothing taking decision, and will be fetching quiet your peda. And this NC. But MPP here, as I say, anybody feel say, one party, I said the chow Muntino, the party in penny for could take a decision. No, about Tabayan who said, one day extra before. When the Nimian assassin will be our party no more, and you want only decision, a bebo, I am found on a dear. Mountain Gasset, Makaji, any Braya Cobronco for my home. Vaso and the basso. Say, man, dear, a 7 year going forward, you know. Mumma young five respect, and my party, no, and penny for. Now, yes, I am my mano. The American Cat war, yes, sir, Yamia Duma Congress, and Bacon Saturday, no. And since be Abiba. Abontin now for can be
a bit conference show.
Okay,
a bit conference.
And you do what the man for do
conference for.
Now, like a handsome. Waiting for now.
All right.
For now,
let me take on Ablekuma. Go on
Ablekuma can say, a women that no senior opportunity can once a month here. Just that President Mahama won't surprise you. We were thinking, say, beer, it could be any mass. But when to me, we in mass, or aside one any mass. Say if you are done, nipa ediewu abu nipa sin na yaboma say eyinso abu ne bio Dakwa
Newman so no wo ablikuma ne ho ne yenfa central central ne ye no
north
okay no south
Sana ku yi
ayi we wo hinfa Shila Battle so wo hin
ayi de na minim be do wo
Shila Battle so wo hin
minim be
I am say so constituency wa and if 2024 nyina yente nka in fact ablikuma eye di kra yante nka
ameka ne ye bo no
ameba o minim
ka woni e buru
minim so o ka ne ye bo no ba me so me ka ne ye hu no
ese de ne ye ma no
ande ye hu no
ase
ameboa wo area mu ha
ba bi e bon krofo no
o area mu
ha no te
so ni Nkata hotel
Nkata hotel okay hono and wa ma we not even a public in fact I'm told said dan kra be ka be ade chin be to ba na ese o chite fufu and o hwa to social media so and all that
so no ni ha waba
okro
ha and Shila Battles no constituency ni
e bi de mini
on kan ha o Ghana ha o Kata hotel na chi like see no be say aba ana wa wie wa wie ana be say aba
so ye medu ho
delegates ni nim the force
e ba okay bi ana wa wie bi ana wa pon okay what all the attraction
okay Dakwa ni ma se bo no later no me hu video bi lady ba ko bi so almost say we try pictures of video bi e mo attack the way a obi esi hunu sumpa na eje se eya
there was a guy omo che ni show pick up ni ko ni hu ni pako say hwehwe ni pako ni hu ba bi a akwakosi
enti the eya na nya me nwanwa mo se President Mahama ontimi enka hello
on campu
the same person and na ya waso so gone wo compile nyemani nyina na odiko hia diplomatic community no e wo PDS side ho baby e no koyi video e se ko twa adro e kire na mencha de Kwaku video se ba enrechi no e clearer
say available
e chain de Mahama ehu ye wo
de mu yidi a
on
san from bi
but one free it was a MPP for the free I was a MPP for compile list no na wo bia na nim wo ayimu bia no omo mountain huge billboard says uncle for bi mu ni na omo for mo listen ko all embassies in Ghana says uncle for bi na ekodi sa anyambra se mo no na embassies no take decision on them Kwaku eba conference meeting no o ka bibi videos bia apiepie emante ni bia omo se no moye adwuma ma MPP ni ade no Kwaku ebi holmo ebi ye fresh ba ko bi so me hu ye de omo ye ne ba 2023 on ba ko bi video ba ko bi a omo so moye Kumasi for the form
Delta forces.
Delta forces no. Once by being so much declare say on be support or be Japan na Saturday na the bisi no. Enya current o.
Okay.
Ya no year 2023.
Okay.
Presidential primary no and e buy. Ya no die e was a party the hwe ho asamoka. Na ebi hu ye me nwanwa. Asemu a aba o mampanyi akufo na di aba. E ma ade ne ko Parliament ajatum MPP members of Parliament including Wobiyaka ho catch them beboa and then one more so presidential yibi said they were in Parliament e bra ade ne ko otis obi so cassette ya mo na mujitum and the ya ne say ya no nsutu no ya no say and ye ba mia na aye
e conference na
vigilante no
band here no
one na mujim
no I didn't say ba mia na ba mia na president
the ba mia de obeni ni record na ba mia so de ni nyanto kwa ba mia all of a sudden what even just feel so ya no say ba mia vigilantes ni ade adin medie ba bia dru dr ba mia ka asem bi Saturday no we see say abandoned man anya ho hwe bibia de a MPP for renfi
ndi abandon onya ho hwe
wonye so etimi say MPP for renfi de waku aya kasa bebuo eluwabu ye MPP for renfi
okay
say ye kaya ne nche say ye be kaya kwachomo rose flowers.
Okay.
Ibibi na say ye wo.
Okay.
It's no, I'm expecting more.
All right.
It will be the
But
best.
you see, that's like a party discipline. Na no crap. Look, say National Council kushia. National Council take decision. Na enipa biba na be horo National Council wa bontin. Na bi sine obi antimi kan ho hwe. Enom ni ade a na saa na akwakoye. Ano pembe din komo kakra.
Okay.
Na unim. Me blemi Honorable Amakwata. Any Honorable Patrick Boama.
I said some of the display committee.
Look, Patrick Boama, me who na ye security as I say for publish here say, or say the election was peacefully organized. Okay. As I say for a report here.
But now, no, the Patrick, obi hu ye no a. Waka asem no, he spoke very early.
Okay.
Wakasa ye no. Na ye mo ha
komisi.
Wakasa around 9:30 10 hobe.
Okay.
It's not
okay.
Aftermath. We na inyina.
Wakasa wi asane ye bo ha komisi.
Asane ye bo.
Ye bo mu wi no. Ye bo oh to bo. Ye bo mu wi wasa kasa.
Me dey be yanti.
Let me operate no understand. Yo, wouldn't say the Ghana ya election dynamics here. Time wa basa sorry. Sorry, after 1 o'clock, 12, 1 o'clock now.
Let's be fair to
at the time.
Let's be fair to another particular. But the most important question. The second aspect is I'm see me blame no any say NPP will disciplinary committee Honorable Amakwata former road minister and a chairman and honorable Patrick Boama a secretary addressa for you referring to disciplinary committee but how many months ni and let's go also bempa you referring to disciplinary committee how many months ni Abuapapo you referring to disciplinary committee how many months ni and she said honorable Patrick Boama our yet secretary to the disciplinary committee. You refer to man, but address a fumpo dear or to an amoko. They are a friend. No, Montimin Traso, and Cansamono, and you be aso. And a matransia nene, a fedie, indisciplined actions, no, aginsem, and a party no essay. They are honorable Patrick Boama, no, as I TV so air complaining, say, indiscipline or party. How?
Members
of the disciplinary committee, someone who said I'm to mean discipline party in the year. And the most sorry, when your situation so back can say, you refer some of the amamu, you refer Usubempa, make capa, you refer Usubempa, you refer Adwasafo, and you refer Abuapapo. This is Abronye, no, Abronye. Want me from, but no, Abria Adwasafo, they were dressing, Ebekan, someone, you referring to disciplinary committee, no, Ubasha. Party ni mu yedi akasakasa no brass because na nkofo say action bi be den be koso afedie enu ano ijona Patrick Boama say also per discipline or party ni mu dia you don't have to be the flag bearer to instill discipline in the party. Your duty as the secretary to the disciplinary committee no mo na mu fail party no honorable Amakwata woni honorable Patrick Boama no Patrick please get me the list of members of the disciplinary committee. Omo na omu fairly party no ene ne party ni ko nyina eyomo a eye the disciplinary committee of the party because matinya ya madwuma I recommend the sanctions and ye dia ba na atwen krofo aso a anka best serve as deterrent ya man krofo bi a omo ntfom nko eden omo ntfom ho nkosim godon ade ba akọ course na no fiada before the Friday ya ene say yanya party mpanifo na moko election na obi donate 10 cedis a na ya flyer ni ya security obi donate 20 cedis a na ya flyer ni ya security na bisa say if NPP bedu ha da ben NPP ebedu ha da ben say afedie wo call election na ma 200,000 a na no so no number bia 400,000 we have 10 cedis we have 100 cedis na number bia na why
ya no say why ya no say Kwaku mo ye ma me ekwefe ni interview obi na ye say interview no he was trying to confirm say ampa skabia ba ni hol mana so say interview ni ya to say na ma me ekwefe kwa she wasn't happy
in fact I felt her pain me interview no
okay na wonim ya no so bo no na enkofo de atrace atoso say Dr. Bawumia MS kabia and yenko tema make with a say wo man is kabia na ni ano so circulate you
that's what kind of
no say na pesa be pretty a campaign
no be
car but Dr. Bawumia de polu busa say ye nim say Dr. Bawumia ni suban city so ni bia there o me kana bonten so to say the woman was at pains trying to so better as a mature politician say the best has been by set people and then Kufuado it will be on support over quality yes munya sane manema na mo ya
no nyansa bia nim
Kwaku yes stress bi say party take decision e la wo kan eni nyina na ma make free until the day before yeah you think go bi so party no have they have the men it is the time for them to prove so they have the men see yanko twaba no that time Kwaku na ebeye ding say party the beka say yen support ma men so the best was for the party to keep it
yeah
I think say now upon hindsight no ema make we beka say ohun yanko anko listen
who said that Friday chairman Friday
yes
me say me free ba Friday na say let you know me nka ho asem na makoho ma no pa chairman Friday say decisions they say the abany wo mu say mpanifo ko take decisions but say na aba
etu de yanko ba eti de betimi aye but upon hindsight in the be say ema make we beka say ohun ya enko wa ye best say next time party mpanifo te say neck ya neck no enye Justin Kodia neck enye Justin Kodia neck enye na bi neck enye Dr. Bawumia party mpanifo nyina na akotena say take decision say party take decision na wo ye party member mumie ni so na fanya adwuma
discipline trust
mumie ni so na fanya adwuma Kwaku weka huntem de megiri say e was presidential elections ne e ba ntem no
asan kam be kan no
a bad tema no bia smoothness level
when the 10 cities when the 20 cities when the 5 cities when
I saw it all over Sencrofo fresh Niema Ekoso Ablikumanov no MPP here chairman untimi as the national chairman in fact obi crack sure say enough of the soft speeches any the book longs any brofo kan here obi a obetimi a deliver no aye adwuma and you see after saying MPP chairman untimi be national regional chairman of Ashanti region intimidation of MPP members of Ashanti region ejai enti people are now calling say baby aduru there ato apenten na eto apenten an e frame member
yes
eto apenten an e frame member so they are calling say omo chairman untimi should come and take the party na omwa emenema so intimi enkoso so how you untimi radio 95.9 movement television no aso so awuti enti live on Facebook live on YouTube ni nyina a movement TV on Facebook movement TV on YouTube okwa like na share na fa comment bra e na aba
obi say enu aba kwase in March 2025 Honorable Muntaka Interior Minister said the police was reviewing CCTV footage of the hoodlums who attacked and stopped the Ashanti Regional Council of State elections in February 2025 who was arrested
none
but what can be
was say March 2025 yeah omokoto aba kwakoyi Ashanti Regional Council of State member no and na NDC for kwakoto share wo so omujai say adwumedie Interior Minister Muntaka Bekan say CCTV wo ho enti e capture de call so ne to mo wo hwe no ma che nkofo e besi na fa ne ache no
na so ni so mo
so ya nji obi a na blekuma enti me should forget it
anya de be ye
MP force just
anya de be ye adwuma anya de be ye adwuma so e ho asem no so e be call conference no so but before say e be call conference no so no this week video be a security ya na video na security ya no
this week
last week me da simple any Gordon na me sa video ni podie anka me enye captions a amanfo da tutu so na anka me po me comment wo ho because it clearly say very honest and very principled na omo de captions a tutu say date Dr. Bawumia campaign Emma Honorable Kennedy Japan say onu betimi abedi MPP anim. I want to state it emphatically say none of us and adete Dr. Bawumia ɛyɛ campaign ɛma honorable Kennedy Japan si yɛpɛsɛ yɛyɛ saa yɛbɛyɛ ne saa publicly yɛbɛyɛ ne saa boldly sɛdeɛ yɛdecide sɛ yɛbɛyɛ adwuma for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no na nano meka me efibra me start sɛ mɛyɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adwuma no na Dr. Bawumia kora me ne hyia ɛni nkomompo da but me yɛ adwuma ma no ɛma me adwuma bɔ me anso na me de ba ha me be hyia God in da sebra ɔmo nyina so decide sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛnya akatua nti we believe in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sɛ obetimi deliver nti yɛsrɛ mo sɛ wofo sɛ yɛaka asɛm bi afa Honorable Kennedy Japan ɛyɛ papa na ma ɛboa no a patro kasini na obi nso hu a na wɔamfa yɛ ho tirimuka na wɔamfa yɛ ho adwenbɔne ma yɛ hu sɛ yɛnyɛ lawyer yɛka no korɛ menya me kae no I stand by it sɛ wo ka nipa kakra wa MPP mu a ɔmo de ɔmo wedie ko na ɔmo san so de ɔmo sika ɛkoma MPP a Honorable Kennedy Japan ka ho the same as my own to me, and I've said it over and over again. Say, Honorable Kennedy Japan and me or man FMA, and can people co-position 2008, no, and can people bear mobile. And your news, I've said it over and over again. But please, open so quote me right, and to state facts, no, then fact caption to say, Dawuro jai is ya Bawumia boys, no, the jai air campaign for a Honorable Kennedy Japan. No, but in any case, I've heard you, Honorable Kennedy Japan call for no. Oma hu say ye credible enough ye ka asemu a e carry weight afedi o betimi e de aye obi ka kire m say so omote ayi say meme ye spy na meme koti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ho asem a na ma be ka kire Honorable Kennedy Japan look eya age nsem nyina na ye pese ye ka pacho eya mo yesa mo be pushi ye se ye be ye ni mebi panifo say abo abofo ko nwire mu a abo ayebofo ko nwire mu a enye ne ohun nyina no befi obeka se ne ohun nyina no befi obeka anka enwenam look after say Salah meet outburst ne bae no eho ye Kennedy Japan crofo no esuma nipa a member of parliament ene me kasai with the intention say mebo Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign I decline it and if it's ada no me meka ho asem wo ha nkonkomo a ekoso wa kire nyina na ebeka enti yesremo pa Honorable Kennedy Japan o MPP no MPP pani ye penasem me penasem maka wa several times but please sano pe maka ne ho asemi u kotu a kotu ne right eno pe na meka
Dawuro saade we ya ekoso no ya na me catch me say we ya desperation in the highest order na on say camp no desperation at TSC nze o pe kwan be fa so a o betumi aka asem de ada nkrofo adre de mu ye emani pa bi hyase aka fa ti ayen me ti ho no na say udu mahama no me ka to say mi gina ho utwa mi say me hwe fom and asma ye ka ye ne say woni ye bo a party ane ebi ni ona boken yen say Honorable Kennedy lead party no the first obi abo party no say obetumi lead party e two different things obi bo party wo ho obi ka say nene obo party ndi a e ba leadership no ntin obi ade de otumi ye obetumi abo party because ye wo ye to abawi a ye hunu nkrofo kwase mu fira brochire kwa ba ye adwuma wo Ghana ha adan ya mo bo party no eniti no mo de o maba ani ye se mo si ya ka say Honorable Kennedy Wabua party nti ene won say man be ye flag bearer dia ene Honorable Kennedy mo na endorse Dr. Bawumia dada ye wo previous video so a Honorable Kennedy ka say Bawumia dia nyanse woni team ni say de nipa akwana say abini no oba support nda bia ani na mo fa say video no ma na mo nche say Honorable Kennedy a support Dr. Bawumia enti ye say MVP for kra ko election no ye ko yi obi mo party no mo ntimi nya mo campaign a mo nya de mo ye no because de mo ye no say mo ya ama nipa bi mo de ta be tu nipa bi ni nipa bi ntem me ka say obi a previously who say Dr. Bawumia se fata so lead MPP ma o ko support no a chiri say bia be ka say Dr. Bawumia de mi ontimi lead MPP a no say wa adwene nye say wo previously ko support no say obetimi lead MPP na chebe ka so ntimi lead MPP bia mu so adwene nye because alendia enipa na wo so betimi lead party no since I got to Abanasa, if you have in your Bonibia, as I said, whatever needs to mean is departing you. Obia was not Obia was perfect, was that old free baby or baby for. But so bet me Utimika said Dr. Bomia, and in the power, so far as well, lead party. No, never less in Lucy. Now, you don't let in Lucy and so cafe. Dr. Bomia, the aqua lesson were losing tea, 1 million partner, because the woman answer. Because one is what? One more promise of Lucy, and almost Abanon way. Obiako promise will lose you. What's up, baby, also about promise in view. But we could general election, presidential election, no lose you there. Tiny Pano call promise Lucy and say, my young father your call, presidential election will lose you, because okay, will lose you. Now, say what's happening with anything. And Timunya, the Mutimu Honamo Yano. Now, I'm one more money per me and non cancer me as a say, the devil is spy. Or a spy man. Or a spy will be allocated upon a spy man. Oh, my young.
Well, Kwaku, me say no kwadi. I see it as a compliment. I think say admission of the fact is that me tadi no. Omuhu ye say ye credible persons. Ye were credible voices. Yeah, ye bit me. Ye no masem kekaye kasi ubi ayade no. Ye bit me abwa ubi ama the presidential ambition at my bed. And I go upon you that I say, first almost a young quasi for ya commensa for young school that na ye senka and ya and kaya bo friend say Dawuro as a message the music come who shall panic about bokola and the yak to me tell something like half piece half second that bomb cola now me nice for that come in the crasa me body to Sasania the but na me charge no one will see a credible person sir as my canon it am bo more but let us also put on record say Sansa na ye kan ye no about 2 years ago about 2 years ago as ye kan as my ye can say na ye we have a certain conversation they can say as a camp people for pull resources together say we neighbor will be our strength our party no party no say we be no work about party no mum obi a what the so far so be bitimenya and the has say your class yeah you are not destructive element you are not like others who are very destructive yeah ombenya no na ka party a collapse there be to them no anything about me they have to run it down yeah ntisa yes say enyo book in Japan and na could be radio station your man FM na true ya mencha dem so mbom konya ho adwuma ye ya ena ye MPP adwuma ma ya Kwaku e kan MPP be ye mere be ye mobo especially after 2008 elections you see a group be bi se mu ye din a orabo kele Japan o frɛ na so ba mu a be enema bebre ekofom bo ne be na wo sa asim Brazil mu ye kasa ni ye kasa ye nunti no enye ye mane ko ye president ana ene se san ye Canada me no ka sei Dr. Fencing, Chama won't to me, I have 5 radio stations or 5 television stations across the country. And the moment you know, flag bar no, much won't to me. Yes, I hear canon. Yeah, can we are talking about his positive attributes. Say, one should die be my party. No, but to me, and can as they say, won't support to be a never call ya papa. Menka, okay, yeah, young was ye nya hufo ye na ti obi no osradie say na ya take decisions here support you ya sa that here me I have known about me since 2008 ebesine me I don't compromise on my loyalty you can't buy me I don't moreover me nya zombie o me that blind loyalty na wo mo so no me nya bia wo ye na ti obi anya bia wo ya wo principle we believe say enemre ma ye wey but a party like the New Patriotic Party, any power factor say where flag bearer NPP. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Simplicity.
But I can't say man for me. No, I work in 15 years. Okay. Look, massive. But me that's what the Juma Asher from India come in support no. Okay. Me that's what Canada Japan Juma come in support no that. Because to me, you have a presidential candidate or MPP and you know come in support no. Okay.
All right. Abuja, no nkron abo no twaba pansema edu na ha ewuntumi radio 95.9 movement television eso na wasugusu awuti ti eno anu nti ye de yaka yesi yeka eno anu nti wo de ufa obi video na person de kan asemo a na waka na se de sitie mo me ka conference koka conference Saturday and before the conference say be koso mami team
me sha say obi asend message say Honorable Shilabates.
No a pulling agent.
No a pulling agent.
No
or pulling agent one of the
polling stations.
Oh okay. Banu ni baby a we ni come.
Baby anto kwani si ba na wo ho.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so ho dia and then na eno na a question na me bisa. And so ho dia se bi ani ho bi.
And na me da party for na. Meda party for na omunya adaje kosra omu prepare no at least because Chris Lloyd one who say Greater Accra youth organizers ni nyina aba a lot of the constituency chairman and chairpersons and so ba ho
Dr. Baomi akọ nti o kan asante the videos no be che okọ munya ho
me start here free omo ko ntem no abewie tama dog ba ho no e no me tena CDD how are kunsin also sa na emrantie ni bia e prepare ni sa no me nyina e no mo ko ekwe also e no mo ko police stations na nkofo nyaaye nti ye bedo obi ase na me pamocho se mu video social media eya men take contest ni pe na wahwe no se video ni available pa then the full context of the video no so be available mu video no ansa na wahwe mu video no ansa na waye be hu sa fe na nkofo bebre ye ma hye omo se etutu asem ni indiscipline no omo ko internal elections no there is something called vetting na me sense isu dia say uwo party mu a kai hu say the party is governed by rules and regulations enti bibia wo beye no wo ye ohu say wo no yo sa bere man sa no mana before e beto aba no so ko vetting na ya approve no akọ enti ye bibia kai say panyinfo wo ho na panyinfo no so a mu pese mu lead party na nim no mu lead with exemplary life. So divide and conquer. Divide say upese only party no say party ni pese show that breaking the front of leadership no emwa. Baby edru no yen unite and yen bring it along that God in pacho mesre ne boy with a list of appointees no na nado time ni nyina.
Oyo me pacho
ma roko yes ye refreshing. Ye mo bi ehu baby obi a wo say. How many years only pakro di wo ho the office no ye adwuma no ene nkrofo obo aye because omo ne nkrofo aka ese omo boa ne yeso party no ba bebre adwane bebre I think say na say congress no I think
yeah conference
conference yes say meeting ewo ho omo ye 10 o'clock
okay press conference okay astronomo
yes
party need to be press conference
and no the neck
10
neck the press conference but I think say how arrangement ni bibi other koso e wo ho no
and the planning committee
yes
chaired by honorable Joe
yes
okay my
mesre say unti say party ni issue community so ma postpone a omo ko round share catch nkofo na external bodies no person omo ba Ghana bebi no say conference no ya postpone no me pamocho muntie mpanimfo ansa na mo ahye sa document I don't think say communicate bi aba see postpone enti yenko ye be say mpanimfo so mo fa bibia nto how nkofo benya accreditation how the process will go ni sa no man omo mayi hu ni enimu aso e na party office so de ye nim say ne neck ye meeting ni yenhwe de ebeba odo party a u follow party no yenyai nipa yedi nachi nipa betwamu ba party no eni party no osun no enne yeso party ni de nipa abedi anim obekọ basum party no ukosum nipa na nipre ni mre ni twamu a uso mre betwamu there we me das
Okay.
Go on conference.
Kwaku conference no. Mame for that day kwama is CA. Mr. Santana me so betim di atoso a. Conference no in Sakrabia mai. Say the kuka kan no until say we beti bibia free General Secretary of NPP or say conference in Sakrabia bemuno. Bibia e koso pepe. Na mame starting free papa ko for de no na me mercy womo a minim na me ka se bia you be na ekoye president ko for interview nsa na madwen ye me enti ese me hwe na manikum enti ma hwe ni ba me ti me nya na dwo no me hwe mo se say ye honorable branch champion ene wone papa ko for ti ho na me ka so honorable branch champion mo ye reporter teach me sit to me so honorable branch champion to na san komo we die e de quality mi e ba bontin sa
did the front page baby
say Kwaku menu ka say yesi afi mi Dr. Branch champion akọ na akufu ado ho akọ ka che ni say MPP bie pastor muntu adi mo Dr. Branch champion aka che akọ na akufu ado ho as former president akọ ka che ni say MPP bie akwan ni say obi an contest a obe contest as flag bearer Dr. Yawo say duchum ono so akọ na akufu ado ho akọ ka che ni say ye bie kwan a obe contest honorable Kennedy Japan ono so akọ na akufu ado ho akọ ka che ni say ye bie kwan a obe contest omunyina omiensa me gbo mudin omoye Kwaku boso miensa aba what you say will be a dabeto abondi what is oboko ho na camera sisi omuso minim how was setting next year ya camera e call ya omo eye yi ba crowd or a video ni buy no e was so de cheopa e mapako
if I go on
because Kwaku asem no nye food no omo eye edited e tutu say omo transition work asa obabi a na etwole twa na we abeto aso na ho na twa na we abeto aso trying to paint a certain picture see say papa ko for part ni fa na nya hwe it is not true Kwaku and now no pay me my checking from both MPP head office and then the office of the former president John Ekukum Kufuor my checking almost say there has never been a single day MPP eco meeting bia yes papa Kufuor eco bia o man fa MPP for afa krata ankoma wo mo and the papa Kufuor office for na ka che me na no pay almost say most of the time almost say the won say down fa this and now almost for the past 15 years I will free akwana so no hardly so okosa meetings ni be hardly but party program kese bia akoso abontin bia no obabi in fact Kwaku ebra saba ko de kwenu kumase no Heroes Park na kese kwa constitution amendment na amaso ene president Kufuor office nipa ba kwa ka che mi say ye free sa program no kumase e baaye ade achiye eda no Dr. Bawumia akasa wo Dr. Bawumia akasa no e do ka o acknowledge papa Kufuor say who could not come here but watching us on live television nipa ko ka che mi na no pase Dr. Bawumia free kumase baaye ade achiye ofobepo no eko papa Kufuor command brief so eja went to my ba ye kwenu say ni the course. Why do you people want to pitch the former president against party leadership?
Yes, I beg the woman. Maybe question is say the question is simple. Say if President Kufuor if President Kufuor da bena honorable branch champion corner.
Minim who said this we have to cease.
Say my question is simple say honorable branch champion eko papa Kufuor be ye June. Adinti na yakọ Ablikumanov na NDC for akodin semhunu na ene juada a obia ebeka NDC aban ene ni semhunu a wakodi hu asem no ena enipa bi within MPP ebekwa kofa saa papa Kufuor asem yi di aba ya botwetwe na be divert attention is na eno anko ano na branch champion ekọ ho very sad anytime bia NDC for be finding on back against the wall bia no MPP go to the rescue MPP will go to their rescue.
Yes.
Normal diverting attention at their basic internal MPP issues, which is very unfortunate. My na ini enkomo. Deputy General Secretary Ora Haruna Mohammed. Prof Haruna Mohammed, good morning.
Good morning.
Prof Batona, who to say you?
Oh, Dawuro.
Erenyanko Poase. Mijidi say national headquarters will be ason here. Hello, Prof. What do you mean? You. Yeah, that's it. When me frown specifically because of the conference, any who arrangement. But what a party penny dear, and come out over to say ye d. Minim say overcome be I say more did you maybe a Montun San Fre Papa Kofo and no money dear Emma video be a free ho at the back. What do you have to say about that?
The kind. The Betia or the Biara OTA movement, and a pay. My home video visa, the media in the Dawuro, Excellency President at the Kunku for on Nigana, or we get to say, video about one thing, say, a better Dawuro. For Akasa, Alpha, part no, the media, half Luna, our video, the summer, meaning say a doctored video, now, all the edit so to embarrass the man. But, yeah, we hold His Excellency President Kufuor in high esteem. Now, and yes, you have a argument with President Kufuor. That is certainly what we would not do. A bit mere adding common would say because of your TV. Now, Wakasa, yeah, time be a your papa. A distinguished statesman, you know, a dim common. And Obi Biara Betima Kai said on the 25th of June, your papa, President Kufuor, or up a share at the launch of the Patriotic Institute. In Asama or the Ma, and no HSN. Yeleno, it didn't come up. And our partners, our contributions are all work for ye. Then to me, for be video, and I said, or be a video, to about in the name of President Kufuor, that Wakasa at your party. We would not argue with President Kufuor outside. We are very our upbringing, and yes, and there are some that we commenting outside because to me, and your argument with His Excellency President Kufuor, never will discuss that in the house.
I see. Your respective views on this. Na ibeja hosawa kanisa because namu na nkrofo musumbo say what does it take for national executive to invite President Kufuor to cancel meetings and all that? And you know na ye nyina ye ntiase say well but what can I say ibeja ho ye hwe fiada ebe ekosi memreda conference ebe koso patro ahobo what saying we a member of the planning committee ahobo what saying
the member, the secretary member.
Okay, we are secretary to the planning committee.
Secretary and member.
Okay. All right.
It just said we were very high stakes in the planning of the conference, and the protocols be about one thing. You share media on Tuesday, and I said yes. You share media, press conference led by Honorable Joseph Osewusi, on the chairman of the planning committee. The decision be brave at the back on thing. And a person Obi Biara or person Obaho na we delegate protocols are obey observe at the conference. Arrival no 18th of July. It's just Friday. Now conference no be so on Saturday. The big conference no Saturday. Now omo free love any bibia one or mobile to me I started negotiate because conference will not take a longer time. Now there were restrictions in terms of movement and delegates bibia umbetina all regional regions omo bibia umbetina na the security protocols no ebefa enu jumama nyina na yempe campaign bia ewo banner poster t-shirt campaign bia ebi eba ho besia the security details omo bayi nyina atri anti protocols are able to follow strictly the conference ebebaso on the way of motions na motions ni na ebefa na etimi afa motions na ayejuma abayina.
I see. Meaning say interviews a statement from Honorable Jogati. Say Mabu Article 19 of the NPP Constitution also. Say after a committee no better say aye recommendations no any proposals no. I see a deputy general secretary. General secretary they call region and constituencies. At least a month to the conference. Na iwia no mo de ayino ba ayino ankasa ayino so ba se mo san de ko ya se mo fan ko e na mo frɛ conference
enya na kre ni bibia honorable Jugat enya ni information no page but me say men here in Chichemu na on the 25th of April 2025, General Secretary H.O. Krata na a internal memo on the basis of Article 19A na or request for proposals on the caption request for submission of amendment proposals. Now, H.O. Krata no to activate that constitutional provision. Now, H.O. Krata no or the all regions and the constituency because not a internal memo. Now, okay, Article 19A no. It says mobile constitutional amendment. Also General Secretary Krata. That was 2 months. And now me see a internal memo on the 25th of April. No, we are sending letters in amount. 25th of April 2025. Now, 25th of April 2025, everything I say about 2 months, and I say abro.
Yes.
Now, a case of say Article 19 in Yejuma, and also so some my intro now evidence and see Enyana credit. Now, on the 17th of June, now amendment committee edit or more amendment proposals are or more on the basis of the request of 25th April. So when you say your request to the people are you receive any proposals on amendments and the or share from Davis committee say or more related on the basis of the request or not. That emoji all the amendment proposals, including the 2021 amendment proposals, and our Congress Edima National Council said, movie that among Sambra Congress for ratification and asset rejection. And the committee meeting report by on the 17th of June. And on the 18th of June, the General Secretary Asatra internal memo under the caption or trauma regional and constituency secretaries under the caption circulation of proposals for amendment to the constitution of the new patriotic party. Now that particular 18th June internal memo a call to satisfy the Article 19B of the party's constitution. And no, Najoga to say Article 19A is not satisfied. Material said a year credit. Osaka said Article 19B is not satisfied. And no, Namikreno and my country must say you saw internal memo on the 18th. That internal memo it's about 303 pages. So particular internal memo.
Yes, me here.
So the address, internal memo, the first page is a signature memo part by the General Secretary, 18th. From 18th to 19th of July. Any one man.
And correct.
I satisfy the Constitution or not.
And correct.
I satisfy it. And if Obiba Bontiaba Kase, two constitutional abu bibi and answer satisfy the provisional constitution. Not a type because or a senior member of the party or a lawyer, former attorney general, Emma Party, and that NIPA because of internal contest, the person side party, the person side NIPA, and because of more leadership. Young kind of correct, and a crown ebe kuta party no my youth no almost here. Let's not use our mouth because of internal contest to destroy the very party you build the mayor with. Why will you come out and put up inaccuracies like this? And yet, I am very sad when it comes to this. Just because Mamin say we, Mamin ye say, because people are doing it for the faith, which is very bad woman.
There are a total beer, Sanya Woken, internal a yinti, Yehun near me course in someone crofo canoa. A yana hadrin, and crofo, no more pointing such some to say. A party now is very weak because national executives no, you are unable to act until you'll be yet your power party him, and that is the reason why be cry, do baby a fresh say, and Munina resign na Monkona, Yenti interim committee no more manage the affairs of the party. I didn't ask someone to me acting.
Dawuro, sir, Unim say, as a party, baby, I be Dawuro. Shas, yes, sir. You better implement all the rules, you better come party in here. You better come Obi Piara. Because, sir, your ma directive said, ma Obia. Oppressor, flag bearer, and I say, oppressor, uncontested. No executive, this year. Constituencies, so much here executives. And your executives now are moving on more.
Yes.
Onua or share aspirant, or no, or share or Munina Adibon. They are party officers. Say, the BIB Druno. Or more kasa have to party no rules, have to baby. All of them. The General Secretary every punisher, he has to make sure all executives because they are the very people are the decisions of the party. Any party paying for ya tenacity, ya kasa, udu, ya promo, ya causing debris. Now, Obimu, I say, they have made it as a point. Say, you say you go party, and you be yes, or mupesa, or mumpame. It's very unfortunate. Ya yenema debris to instill discipline in the party. But I say, Kwaku, yes, say. It is a deliberate attempt to create dissatisfaction for the party and divide the party further. So, as a leader who be through a particular time now, you must be very cautious of how you apply the rules of the party. In India, let's have early presidential primaries because presidential primaries or more presidential candidates. 90% of Nama area is from home. And now, over the second area or more person national executives. They say, Mimiko General Secretary, uko general secretary uko ye ensama emfata na uya etia party no rules na mababa suspendo ombaka say me because me ko na also community the person who contesting that is very unfortunate.
But
that is very unfortunate. It's very bad.
Prof, I say dia and then I just say party no anybody am be election you na party na say you then
those who have made their mind to spoil the party, it's unfortunate. Let's call them out. Let's call them out. But I know, sir, your National Council, this will be a major discussion. We are not happy.
There be a more discussion, no more the statement about. There be a more discussion, no more the statement about. After the statement, you know, that is the end. And the impunity no go so air koso. And nobody is acting.
The same people are more kasa say, yem panishi nipa ye kakra sama ye kasa ye di we Domiko Abenya Eco Disciplinary Committee. What was the insult? Didn't you hear the insult to the General Secretary?
Adiye mo Fred mo de ne kwa ye be ye mo fa na nkwa ye be ye mo eti mo fa mo nkwa ne yetwe na so na ense dia deterrent ma party no
in the last 2 months, in the last 2 weeks, ye di nipa bi menu e call ye Abonye was referred to. Listen, it doesn't stop us but we be so no omo but we will not stop because the General Secretary is resolute. Meaning say this is a very huge text on the General Secretary as a young man because and national executive but Obi Soria that's a good protocol. Obi Soria that's a good protocol. Wow, Kasa, if you think about it, you become there's pain in you. Is it the only person? Unim say, even if a national officer, and as a senior or a national council member, the party man, it is not the decision of the General Secretary to suspend the person. It is not. The General Secretary will only raise the matter in council or next. And the body no ever refer the Nipano and the disciplinary committee. So I'm referring Nipano disciplinary committee. A disciplinary committee is a committee of national council. After disciplinary committee no eyo mutima and as omugusu eya nema and what do you expect the General Secretary to do again? After insulting the General Secretary. Like the General Secretary can just get up, take a pen, ask somebody.
Prof, unim, mebreno enti enkomono se menu this but say what can I refer to the insulter? You will be one of my entiasi because as the General Secretary of the party, no, on one uncrophobia natem because he will have to take but he will have to take the painful but necessary decisions, and he will have to communicate the decisions of the council and neck. Nti ono an nkrofo be di natem na se mo se mo ba hwe sa atem dudie nti mo act dia e be hard because
we are acting. We've referred people to the council but
this committee in Freubia enipa me ensa ma refer mo to this committee no none of them and this committee na Freubia.
I'm asking you, what do you expect the General Secretary to do?
I am expecting the fact
after acting constitutionally, referring the person to the disciplinary committee. The General Secretary should go and take the disciplinary committee again and ask for the disciplinary committee.
If the disciplinary committee can work, is there a duty of the National Executive Committee to either change them or something, so that the party will see something is happening in the party.
These matters have come before National Council. We are sitting today again, and this matter will come before. The General Secretary cannot influence the disciplinary committee. It is a matter of National Council. So he has continuously, I will never lie to anybody, he has continuously said so before National Council.
Prof, Meda was say, and pay, but me who say party for be happy, and the more Bomudino, and they refer you to Dambochi, Breso, Abra, General Secretary, Yika Chris Abuanumadi. They will refer you to Pratt 2016, Abra. Kwabre Japan porafoko nem esemu ye saki omo suspend omo no kofi na party linya sundwe. So the party is expecting the current national executive no to act decisively no matter who is involved. so that the party can have peace of mind. Now, what's moving forward?
Menu the party current national executive, the general secretary is acting. The other bodies that are supposed to carry out the actions are not them. Let's call them out. Who is the chairman of the disciplinary committee?
I have called them out today. Honorable Amwakwata, in the secretary, Honorable Yabuama. I have called them out.
What do you expect us to say? But it will not stop us. Look, even if it will consume the general secretary, I believe, sir, or Kukuduru, obey Jumano. We will not.
Prof.
Look at how they are making us very uncomfortable. Look at how they are making us very uncomfortable. Who trust it, you take a decision, who come, who agree, who go out, and the decision. What is that?
Now, party Nuso, Bankabana, mature letter, suspend your more, I had the RFA for much a year. And come in, say, Johnny Manning,
refer
Bamu se committee be traseno and they ask refer and the baba na se disciplinary committee be aduma no
disciplinary committee call out the disciplinary committee
me da say prof Haruna Mohammed deputy general secretary at the New Patriotic Party I say refer and the baba na se disciplinary committee no e be take action no and naka about ni ya wuri nyina mu ni say Honorable Amwakwata, disciplinary committee chairman, I want to mean in the Jumano, also be the national chairman. Disciplinary committee secretary, no, also be the president. Disciplinary committee, 12 years, this year, Munsamono, won't mean the chairman. And also Patrick Bama, or no sign, disciplinary party.
About what say? They should suspend whoever break the rules of the party. 2016. 3 of our strong national executives were suspended, but we still won the elections.
You say Dambotri suspended Kakri Samoa. If I try the time and will be unconscious, the gravitas are Kakri Samoa no one people. Dambotri and num ejina mona so eye adwuma. NPP Freddy Blenum ejina ho e ma ya suspended Paula Foku. And Kwabre the phone.
And the people so destroyed by over the weekend. Say former president Nana Aludanko Kufuado. And nam continuously. Ye meetings say. What a friend
presidential premise.
Any conference the crowd bass will put in a yin. Yes, Remo. Papa. Nana Aludanko Kufuado for about 16 years he was the leader of the party. Take it or leave it. Open as one penasimo will lead the party to successful elections on 2 occasions. Mammo nye bibi emu papa ni masi. Emma will be in Kunan Cassette. And I said, depending abotre. Independent minking kind. Independent parking coming canisa. Into moon headlines to a beer. The same go for India.
As some of the Javana said,
yes, yes, supported I was so pay, and Suma Penny William and okay, can some come into Ramsey. And when I got says back with me, I meant that yes, I saw all kinds of no. I guess I did. No, not than Libya.
Saddam said, I know I can't say some not OTV 2023 no, you can't some not TV 1 or you know, new Masamoa. You can't who said Rabbi Consul or so no so okay pa. I'm finding the anchor one, but who said or so okay pa no so TV in one. Or share Sadana, someone can't win.
You're friend of Bobby. And someone also I can't find. I can't find. I don't want to be crazy Dr. Bomiano.
And I answered you on a payment chair to move Brasso. And I must be brave.
As I said the other here, I have consulted you. Next,
Mobile Asson, but I must be brave. And on Cron Abo, no Chabapan, Ubi Ramiana. And no tree abo upon say, where I tell us Becassa. Okay, and in my interest, my room to me. Tea, Fatima, untumi entosoma me na menino enkasa aha ye untumi radio 95.9 movement tv ye live on Facebook ye live on YouTube nti ya na wakasa mame nkwa ahoma no so na me chairman Bernard Kwame Entwubu Esiako aka chairman untumi the MPP Ashanti regional chairman. Chairman, good morning.
Good morning, Mira.
Chairman Patrona, how to say you?
Ejoso abru, ejoso asom, ejoso akonto.
Yede Nyankopon ase. Ye wo ha ye ho ye. Nyankopon adom so se wo ho so eye. Na no abato e course yi afi wie ye na nkrofo ebo udin se edu akono a ye mfra mansan na mo ye fredo mberima. Be bi MPP adu die. Ye fredo mberima bi na omidie nimu. Do mberima be ne ye bo ne din a eche ma wuntumi mo si coach ni hye no ene burofo ne ka no adoso kasa tenten no adoso ehia mo de actions be ye adwuma minim se san komo no wati bia
Mira de dika no ye bia ye woyi no ye da wo mu nyina na se mpempenso a ye duro no obia hu hia na sabia ya ye bi da 2014 na me constituency chairman for the first time na me ba region sabre ni opposition ya de ahoden adwumaden ana empaibo otie empaibo ene ye den bebre onyankopon my mama so ye den asen NDC for ana ye de baba win ye 2016 adwuma bebre. And also so let discipline be break discipline be break at the kahun. But a nay you know a yama a cost be break no away a party no indiscipline not a dorsal. Indiscipline is dorsal. National Council to me cocoa meet. So National Council meet you we are. Uber who said call for party in penning for. Na ebi wo okra no mu didi National Council na tema na se ebi no matem ebi wo okra General Secretary na se until the National Executive and the National Council that was send will be ama obi ana hu say obi eni ho a what to say party no nobody is bigger than the National Council that party papa say Fedi esitie bia no ya dwen entimi enya baako na because ye opepe enti ade bia ebeka bia no obi so ewo ade foforo a so no so a enka na so wo kwan a ko bia obefa so a ode beka eno no say the National Council no make decision bia na obi so ye party panyini maybe opese obeye presidential aspirant inti no what story no about the condemn me National Council this action is no longer going to tolerate, so we are going to give respect to the National Council and our party. Say wo bibi wo ho na sanya wo da ye will procedures a ye faswa. You will procedures a ye faswa. Sa grievances ni nyina no. Ube timi dia faso dia ko awa bra enye dede na se engu party na nimase. But na idie. Kese obi po ele beka sa ye yipa ode ne nkofo ni nyina no. Na omo twi party no aboso. Mege say sa niyama we say ye no ya dia party no. I was the timi story. Na ye kasa editia na ye make sure say anema we na bi sibio say ya timi na hye anema we no ayayi a me say the amount for shape wo ho a wo say shape say nsuo mu a nsuo no a shape ni si esim so no eno nye problem o but to kipo bi a better shape no ho ama nsuo akra dia ko ship no mu no eno na sinke ship no enti sa tokro no a enda ho a ensuo no a e ko ship no mu kakra no And no, and that's a one share, that's a one trianua. That is the problem. Nobody can destroy MPP unless we give in. Or we give ourselves up for somebody to intrude. Now say, Maya, who Emma will be like a Kanyama or Pesoka. Dawuro, me come out to me. May your hard lawyer supporter for Kufuado. I'm telling you. And I repeat, I'm a lawyer person to Kufuado. Now, young now, I'm a man for Bebre, just a Kufuado, you man and your man. And yet, Munyama Yanko Podi Asano, and lawyer, you know. Young not quite my will be a man, myself Kufuado. If you enough is enough. Enough is enough. President Kufuado, you are by a year of Kufuado, and I'm not so my free education by Agenda 111. I have one district, one factory. And you may be a man for a year for police, military. Teacher for Katia, Jumaya for Katia, any idea. Akwaya who doa Kufuado anye. That's it. What's the free? 1957 ababa come na. President Bianwa me say ebeke and some will be ebetimi abreaki President Kufuado on the record. Ye Ghana card, and yet digitization, and yet everything. Everything. Aduma Kufuado nina buying a year the ma Ghana no. It's unprecedented. Unprecedented. And then say a call abatwo na sa ya. Ya niema na ahwe gu. Said ya nanu da na this for opposition na ne. O ma ba power no. Sa so na ne. Yes to see opposition. Yes say ya niema ya. 2028 ya baba power. The bibia na sie aya Ghana for ana akwakoto aba ana o ma kire o ma dwen. Eti ade a wo se yenya aya yi no ana say ebetima hye party no be yetimi bi akọ. Aya national council ana wotu mi article 13+1. Omu na wotu mi so omu betimi atre ada ye betu aba. Situ any presidential and you know. National Council has spoken. National Council has spoken. That's why Oma Kanyina said 31st January. You better presidential, you know, you better. National Council has spoken. And we have spoken. Our brother Kasani Abiya in Obia Wobi. We have spoken. Say, see, I mean, saying, Oma Rangi Van. I said, Niparaba, Oma Rangi. Obia na ye ready. Ekide ba sem na ye kwakwa kachire ye nkofo a sabe omu free other constituencies a omu ba. Omu wa manone ani ade na de ba sem na ye kwakwa kachire wo mu. Dawuro take away me say me ya lawyer person for Kufuado. Kufuado wo bibi a obeka ye yi a me chama untumi me so ko babu mama na ebi. Me chama untumi say aka Kufuado bebo mama de beka me so no chama untumi maybe a who me ne beka sa te se papa na ono one me kasa te se ba na sao na tie
Chama me to asie yi a wo se President Kufuado esi ginan se opese yesesa date no of the national conference na ankobebo amane
me committee bi me chama untumi committee bi obi a wo national council bi adim se me chama untumi committee bi come out to the committee. On the side, and the amount for Mode Yura, Kufuado Dimba, and done the chair piano, Obian Sope. Only what to crying. Yes, Tramo. But me, I say I will be, I was here, and yan Monyam Sam from Kufuado. And ye be a and yan Monyam Sam from Kufuado. Kufuado nkasa over there. Because they are national council. We lobby, and it's allowed. Now, Papa Ben will say on the bankasa. Now, sir, a baby no say on ne papa nkasa. They say, on me kasa ya. Kama to me. Mestre, my dear ye, Nancy so, a ja, epe, and a kaenya ho. And this uncle no be any incomo. Take it from me. I know be any incomo. It's antisa, and in San Samana, about forbidden a ye bassa, a good father say on the 19th May and 31st May and Twapa any adiano. Yes, see, I next day I may no say dear, and Tessa. And Tessa,
okay.
A good father, or believe you, do agent, right? Na democracy so ne papa ka ho ne wofa ka ho ne nana ka ho na busuamu na shaase ana nyame ya adom obeye first organizer for a new patriotic party ana wonam so ebeye MP onam so beye minister onam so ababeye flag bearer onam so abedi president ana now wabeye former president Adia bi akufado pebia no eye party ni ye yo and it's a party no we will come together to win election 2028 and only adia akufado pe and the message will be say obia ma na kuma ntoni yam enye sa na tie se bibi wo ho a mechama wuntu me so me ye oba me ye loyal person to akufado I would have known me there anya elections that you call any idea I ever call you know. Now my say me a lawyer to Akufo-Addo. I'm a loyal person to Akufo-Addo. Me a lawyer to him, and that is the truth. And Akufo-Addo so no. Why you Ghana ye? Why you Ghana ye pa? Me do wase.
Chairman, yes so ye do wase papa any nchimu a odi aba. Minim so mo so anedi ya onyina no makoma beto mu yem. Ye da se pa.
It's a matter of bro. Yeah.
Chairman Bernard Enchubosiako, Ashanti Regional Chairman. Na minim. Say, unse chairman. Go on. Unse chairman or a penny. Baby, I made him a question if I we see a trail because baby a namono and ye honor pesoko. And look, indeed, a real election people were calling for chairman to me. Say, a Drew Brea, a such a mount to be a national chairman. But chairman to me sees it important or same. Indiscipline never party no go down. Na me na me catch prof no.
Yes.
Say. So mo say go down wontimi mmoba asibra mpetikonwi.
Kwaku.
Die go down tie o. Wontimi mmoba asibra mpetikonwi. Ade won suspend obi yedi watem.
Ena waka say.
Won suspend ne so a ebedi watem.
The waka ne say enye omu decision say won suspend o.
Na mo committee no. O fa ma kwata.
Me pelis nyamba e chere the list ne beba.
O fa ma kwata. Ene ya bo ama.
O fa mefre. Na ayi that be some sorry you know I would factor me here. I say Kwaku ayi a friend saying chairman kaso kasa won beba ka wo ne kofa. Ba won beba ko no sa e de fa ya bisi as person wo kan so. Obi ena ko radio station. Ena ko friend is here. Kwaku beba ko de be fa no. But when you na do say ene e da person born the chairmanship as a aspiration no when you so born
demonstrate say
or you mature political person
yeah
with political communication asema aba ya nkofo person mudi good na Akufo-Addo ho efi no and no person clarify say that's why he called in it Kwaku was set records no street na me solution chairman general aba na asida kese be so aba
okay asida kese aba ha aba headquarters
I say men kan trew any crew no nyina say Chimagine supporters some dias. Say assembly session nkofo ho na na obi nka na ha no de e Dawuro kutato to sansa ni bom e be kan no ha after that we say nkofo so for different angles e publication man nkofo kan bia and the menuka say chairman general is back on air after his long station na omo Father Dixon mo NDC for esi ne kon ho a Father Dixon so say no so aye kuta na chairman general eman ene waba ma hwe videos no na ene chairman unya kwan a yo kwa no boy ene wo sere kwa wo kwa ene ko mo ene wo sere kwa na ko wo fa ne ayi
chairman general
ene wo pon a
ye da so say ye so ye play role ama chairman general san back on radio because but injustice na no mo ye tia chairman general
na area ho
ebetimi aka nyina
of course
into no yes wa baba the members of the disciplinary committee ni honorable Kwasi Amoakwata chairman Dr. Gladys Nate Ashiti member Mabel Sapon member Robert Kuti engineer so they were free muna saying and engineer Akwesi Abiasi honorable Patrick Buama secretary honorable Sheila Battles ono so member and honorable Kwaku Osei Asare ono so member nti 8 members of the disciplinary committee na media mawe nti honorable Kwasi Amoakwata
now there weakest link as a committee impotent
okay ombada bridge me da say anopay Dr. Agbozo of Agbozo Herbal Clinic Ababe Cancer na hospital Abeka Ensa na ye interview ninti ama mo brena kakra kom. Good morning.
Good morning, Open guys.
Pacho na ho to say.
Ya me ado me ho ye papa.
Ere Nyankopon ase. Me gidi say adwuma fo nyina so bia ho
ye Agbozo Herbal Clinic nchi asunko ene ye de magana fo nyina especially me chiacha ma wuntumi.
Chama wuntumi eje o so papa. Chama wuntumi.
Agbozo Herbal Clinic yes no man has an expiring date. Ye moto eno no. Na je say bema enwia ne bema
mu na moto no ho se bema enwia
ne bema
enwu
no man has an expiring date
if you dance wati
ye moto
bema enwia ne bema enwu okay I see
na ye beba ho no mechiri mgitwa bi ye se emre ni afa na Agbozo Herbal Clinic ya ba be transit na o my Ghana for ni adehye ya de ayetumi sa na ya de Nyankopon ama ya hunim de ne hu aduru ene ye betra ha ye ne edi hu enkomo papa yi na Agbozo Herbal Clinic de ye de ye say se sebi mpredu asa ya de hawa na ya de si wono de wono benya wono bedi wono betra Agbozo Herbal Clinic so ye ka kire say sa ya de kro no o de ba ye nchen ya ye be dane apolisifoɔ ne ya chena ma ye be lock no na ya permanent free with him eno juma Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye di no ya so ye na ya de aye sana ba ko titiri no eye hemorrhoid eye kokobo obi asabi uja wo na ya na wo kokobo eba ba me ne papa se uja wo na se wo kokobo EP especially in men manual eye na ha adwi papa na one major cause of erectile dysfunction no eye ya de friend say hemorrhoid and hemorrhoid bema biara wo ho no eja osisi ya de e cause severe waist pains ena biom no esa cause anal bleeding oti asenti kokobo ya de no de etumi ye ni ena etumi manframa eko mu ye papa enti bema biara sebi empredu asam wo kokobo ya de na wampa emu ya no enyini ekoso no na sebi kokobo no so na ewro eba abonten eba ne sa ekose niama bibiri editia dipedua no sabi ema emframa ko mukura no a na waposo nyina so ayemre ena ema obema sori kra emu nheda enye din papa edi bema biara awo problem of hemorrhoid ana se kokobo yade no obetumi de wani akire Agbozo Herbal Clinic yenchen na Dr. Mika say me hu sa amanfo acha ase frefre me na munya abotre me wi amafre ye bedi nkomo Agbozo Herbal Clinic no ye kira kwan no ye wo enkran kwashiman ye ben kwashiman ahemfie no numbers ne de egu TV no so na radio no bebo amoafa ena oba Kumasi a ye Kumasi dichem so main 5 old insurance junction ye ne nkramofo asore dan ketwa no ena edi enhwenimu ena se oba tema ye wo community 25 Savannah junction e ho ne wo it is a koku yade na ahawacha Agbozo Herbal Clinic se fabra maso na Dr. Memu adru koko no enyini na se wanhwa eno ne cause problem e friend hemorrhoid ameka ho asem ya eye kokobo no enti Agbozo Herbal Clinic metumi nsa afra se obeba maso ye na mamu adru mo no kokobo no ebeka akoshim ema ho ato kama utie me already so obetumi afa ye number yi na wafrɛ me o won kran ha obefrɛ 0241 75 0282 fa number na you say corrector the kase we are frame na yakasa 0241 any akra 0241 75 0282 uwo Kumasi ose grum dichem so ni nyina no Obeko Kumasi Dicham, so old insurance junction, Agbozo, Adansi Kumasi for friend near the mad doctor, na Adansi for Baranwading. It is our hemorrhoid, and as erectile problem, Bia, Fabreme Doctor Agbozo. Do Kumasi Dicham, so mean 5 old insurance junction. Frame number is here 0553 417752 0553 41 77 52 any Kumasi Ashanti region will be to me afre and over tema any important 0557 40 2696 ye moto no ye ntumi anka o ya de o ye be ma na o erectile problem I say no man has an expiring date be ma nwu ya ne be ma engu eti Dr. Agbozo de Brami clinic wono na memu eduru nanom na osisi mu enye pompe na enye din na ye adwuma no ade enchinye enti ntumi nkyire nsem bibre enti de fra number no na mi sorry a wa fra me to won kan ha no 0241 SI WhatsApp 024175 0282 eno ya Agbozo Herbal Clinic your number eno no na yemra ya rebi it is a prostate enlargement ya ene abeto mema bebre so na sebiu ema junso ayen sempi ede ama mema binumu na prostate no de tie ni medically no nhwehwemu me ehunu say every man is at risk be me biara wonam ho bia prostate enlargement utumi nya bi yes the probability say ubenya prostate enlargement as a man no 90% from the age of 35 years and above eko inti say unyenye bi kro betumi aba Agbozo na ye de machine ahwehwe prostate na hwese problems bi wo ho and as when you be na ebia ekoso urinary retention frequent urinating ne urinary difficulties are odi weni be kire ya hwe ho no ba na ba de ye ni ji wo mu say Agbozo Herbal Clinic mfiti ya na ya ma wadru na mum no ye nhwehwemu edi machine se hwehwe na ye ho ba bi ya de ne hye na say ya de corona how no be free no yenso eja na kwan e ma akọ kama eno eni Agbozo Herbal Clinic juma ye it is a prostate how na ye de dru ben kra to be mem e bia rubber show be mem Fabra Agbozo Herbal Clinic mem wadru obenum ye be yi rubber na fro kra ma wa obedwunso kama ena ya de bi ti say enhwe to rheumatism wa poso ehwu arthritis ama joint pains ne ade ni nyina ya de Agbozo Herbal Clinic say Dr. Agbozo Fabra ma hwe na mesa ma oyi papa entita arthritis how na wa poso nyina ana edu anajo obi say ananse achime ananse de minim say enye posi ni na ba bechiu ya de no ntini mu na ohawa bem entibra Agbozo Herbal Clinic na yenye wo diagnosis ahodo na yenhwe obi ho no mu a wenya low sperm count na wakwa semen analysis bi ma yesi o sperm no yentumi nguba uni problem de hia ne so de wani be kira Agbozo Herbal Clinic ya hwe mu a mo frɛ bibrebe no me system story an wa frɛ me na woni me adi enkomo enti no me say wo low sperm count wa Fabra ma hwe wo nkran kwahyeman mo a mo won nkran hani mu nyina mo beba kwahyeman ye ben kwahyeman na emfa ho ne ba bia wo mpu say wo hwe me from northern region fu nyina mo beba Kumasi wo hwe me from Volta region mo betumi abatema community 25 Savannah Junction ba bia wo hwe me efiri bia na yare efie chiri na eba enti men kasa me branch ne region ntumi ma me paacho yade emonka ye na enu so ne kwan wa enti me sira wo sa wo so tuhu anamon na se hawa memfa kwan na ewa no enye excuse bra Agbozo me nchen mesa yade na ma family number yi wo nkran ha no ma obeframe 0241 75 0282 ya wo nkran kwashima na ebe kwashima na himfie no ntu de wa frɛ fa direction no toroka ho ubedu kwashima be bia ubisa kwashima palace na ana Agbozo Herbal Clinic udu kwashima traffic light ya somebody esi won Agbozo Herbal Clinic ho ne wo ya wa kra kwashima na ebe kwashima ships palace ya she adwuma 7 o'clock em anopa na ya pon 5 pm de biara da ena tema community 25 Savannah Junction yani Death Track Estate ena edi hwani mu o watema ne important Volta region o so manya odumase krobo asesawa ene de ka ho nyinara ekokofa kpon fa kpando hu ni nyina no beba community 25 Savannah Junction munye number yi na mo mfre doctor ne sisi ana mo ne nkasa 0557 402696 tema 0557 4026 96 ana se odi wani eche Kumasi a ose krumfo no amu hia no peya na yenye adwuma na kama na yansama yade Kumasi 0553 417752 wo Ashanti region ose krum na wo pa Agbozo Herbal Clinic se akwanya 0553 417752 0553 417752 na na opekasi no makasa de bankan Kwashiman ye ben Kwashiman Chiefs Palace no me ko mi kotana se na ma ye adwuma atwe so obeba e ho no me 0241 750282 and erectile dysfunction no eno na maka mi se no man as an expiring date be man we are the be man engu ye no ye moto no be ma bie ni ho wote ase ya obeka chem se obema ewu ade nti a wanyini na ama obema ewu me pa che ade ewu ye kototwene na ye sie no ode no ewu ye no ototwene hin na osie ni wanifa na che se be ma no da na ada wo wanim the responsibilities ye benya na enti se o hweme na wo 50 60 70 80 years now that's what ase na erectile dysfunction hawa agbozo herbal clinic ye ti en safra se bra beji one time 3 days to 1 week now be man sorry din delay that
maybe no how many years
over 80 years 90 kura na be
and 30 phone be bring me new
enu ye premature ejaculation
enti omra me hu
ni nyina ye se untumi mbu adwuma no wa se de ya ne se opanyi watom graphic ni obi kinkama na untumi kinkan ni na uni na obaka senti akwesi opipiri ho ni nyina ni a fere ye ma be ma bia na be ma bia so gu ho ani mu ase wo ma ani mu a ma nyina free se sa na be ma nyina temperature enye sa ma bi ho odin wo ma bag
nti be ma ti ase a
ni be ma enwu eno ne de ye nti ase ne enti ase kira free se ya ye bi ye wo ho adansi bi proof oba ye nchen ya ye mamu ehunu
doc ye ase
ayebe itu won kra ha ma sorry for me na ye ni nkomo 0241 750282 any number or Kumasi or say Kumum fresh number this is 0553 417752 Ena Tema Community 25 Savannah Junction 0557 402696. Now go punch out say we and was so same time next week.
All right, Dr. Agbozu ana yatin kan so be ma tiase a ni be ma egu mame nkwe na yeni inu ya be ma Emmanuel Aidan enkudi enkomo from Institute of Expert Travel and Tour oni ma chi
yeah
na boko de
bibi aboko na so e
be nyankopon ase enso ehu ye papa adopay Institute of Travel Expert Travel and Tour edina mosumo man
okay anopay de mechia movement etifo ni movement ahwefo yi na anopay na the Ghana for ehwehwe na Institute of Expert Travel and Tour for yatena se aye research na ye de Ghana for and anopay na mehye medwumedi na se na mehye yenkomo na se anopay no mechire ye kira kwan na me de yahomatofo na tudwa na wo a opese woni nyansa wo so no baba na oni ye ba benya ensa wo so Accra ha ye wo Nungwa Brigade Junction ye wa adjacent the Nungwa Police Station ena se ye Kumasi nso a Kumasi ye wo Sofo line soldiers barracks ho no a de do na afre ni soldier line no ye wo eye opposite the second gate ye wo Assemblies of God asɔdan no nkyɛn pɛ ho ena ye wo na opese wo frɛ ye na wo ba ya so ena na ye bedi nsa wo so a eye 0594 315259 0594 315259 and now say 0541 265056 0541 265056 na de tie ne say nda no pe no yenkomo no ba kobue ewo eye Dubai, Portugal, Germany, Moldova, Spain, France hon ye be hye yenkomo na se e free na de tie ne say ye ku Dubai a njuma ewo ho a ye hia eye adwumayefo eye factory work, warehouse work, cleaning work, any security guards ena ye ko eye Portugal so a njuma ewo ho a ye hia adwumayefo ye factory work, any warehouse work ye ko Moldova so a factory, any warehouse ye ko Germany so a factory, any warehouse Samsung na Spain, any France so tie na mostly no employer ne dey offer ne breye say ne ye bo hu dawura aya ye generalize and say factory work ni a general statement employer need mayen but say you call within the factory work na ye kana say we ye plumber, we ye carpenter, we ye mason, we ye painter, we ye truck driver, we ye forklift operator adwuma bia we ye bia ye nsa no adwuma bia ye operation and say ye production no omu hiam e wo factory work no under enti sanso ne yeko warehouse nso a forklift operators ye hiam wo ho sanity ene yeko cleaning so a ye wo cleaning companies a omo pe
cleaners into a cleaning company kwa Ghana na say e bia opese wo tra wa him wo de workers outside Ghana na mko ye adwuma so a ye beboa mo with that. And at the same time no moment employer be dey adwuma beba say openkrofo mo makoye no ye din kan eni ni nyansa wo so because say ochine bi no koduru na say asemba ye yenye ho na wo ba nti no de ye ne say ye din kan eni employer ne kasa e ma ne kire ye prove e kire say one obema mo baby a mo beda obema mo transportation from baby amoda no to work and now from work to the apartment a baby amoda and now from there no be sama mo insurance say bi mo ye adwuma ye nipa yi de e bia na ho be dodo kakra nti ho be dodo de a ye employer na say de say oma obe ayarehwe ana say oboa wo wapomudin nti saa nyoma ni na ye hwe ho asem eka ansana ya bebo Dawuro akire Ghanafoɔ ama Ghanafoɔ akɔ ye adwuma no na me be hye me nkoma na se me ka say de Ghanafoɔ pɛ na nne ye de ba Ghanafoɔ mpem bebre no mofra expert for adena monye work and pay expert for adena yenko ye adwuma mfentua nti management tenase ehu say no the moment a Ghana for dodo na be ka bibi no na kire say no na Ghana for pe nti yenye ma Ghana for nti yetena ase no ekowie say sisia no wa opese ukoye adwuma wa aburukyire na ukwa uye adwuma ni na utua ne nkakra no ye pene so say ye ne mo be de ebe ye adwuma nti wo be sa no be ba your office oni ya betena ase ye be sign agreement contract obi ade ne nsa ase court nsa ase na yama wako akwa ye adwuma o ye adwuma no busumi bia na wutua ne nkakra sa na tie nti sa no de wo be ye de aboa yen ama ye hu se okay wo ye serious se wo be kwa ye adwuma na mpa wo kwa wo betua no wa wo beto plane ticket na wo the reservation na ba be kire yen ticket na be kire yen ma ye hu se okay wo kura plane ticket that means wo kwa wo be ye adwuma na watua ye ka ye na wo betena ase akonhyehyeye de wo se ye fa ho bia no ye be ye e de afa ho na wakɔ akɔ ye adwuma no na watua nkakra nti ye kan kuro bi ti say Dubai ye kuro bi ti say Moldova kuro bi ti say Albania kuro bi ti say Denmark Malta Romania Europe kuro nkitinkiti ye wo ho nyina Eastern Europe Western Europe ni Central Europe nyina no be bia pese wo ko bia ye wo offer wo ho from direct employment eye employers ne di offer na breye no ye no be konhyehyeye ne atena se na yasin sign krata edimu court nsa sase a kire se ye nyina no yade ye ho adi na ye tu saa na mo no na wakɔ ye adwuma na odi bia befia ba behwe abushia na mpempi na bi mu nso fra na se ya na Ghana fo bibiri na pene se ode eye business visa last week ye share no me kire business visa any visit visa no difference na me kire mu na mo amantimi antie no eno ne se business visa no any visit visa ni na aye under the same category na emum no de wo de kwa akoye na edifa ana de wo de visa na ekoye no na e differentiate these two kind of visas no nti probiti say UK ye be business visa ama wo de agba awurem wo UK ama with a very affordable rate esan so very reliable na Australia so ye be ama wo de agba awura kronim na Denmark so ye be ama wo de agba awura Denmark Malta sanity Romania New Zealand so ye be yama and I said the midin kan no direct employment office no employers ne dia abre ya ye bohu Dawuro ye make sure say omo wo ho accommodation ye make sure say omo wo transportation ye make sure say omo wo insurance company e cover ne workers nyina ukona wo ye adwuma sebi ho nkyere wo no ya hwe saa nyoma ni na nkro we na saa nyoma no ewo ho e bi say Germany ukọ Germany abia abeda ye ready o transportation ye ready o insurance ready o Spain sanete Albania sanete Serbia sanete Belarus sanete any Canada ni US nso sa enete ya ye ho arrangement na ato ama Ghana for okay nti no me de me nkomo ne ba wie no mesan asi bebia ya hye oyewo na mpempi na ya meka se bebia nyame ebo na pesie no na sasabonsam so tutu ne kobi nti no ye dwuma pa ye no ebi mu so asi akire ye nyoma ba ko mienu bia nse mfata nti no se wo fa ya homa no na wo frɛ ya mesrew bra ya hye oye ofre ya homa no na oba ya so ya na oni ya baby din sa wo so emfa ya homa ne mfre ne nka se e bia o me wa akire me ntimi mma ntimi ye ni se mi pa cho da bi
okay
nti mesre se ofa ya homa na obeba ya so ye na ne ya be din sa wo so omo amowo eye northern part of Ghana Sunyan Brekum Techiman mo amowo eye ho Bole Bamboy area ni na northness ni mamo nka se ye branch eni ho ntini mu ntimi enye den eni nyansa wo so da bi de ye ne se opese oni nyansa wo so a ofre ya homa na kuro e ben wa ye branch wo ho na waba ntimu amowo part of the Ghana region ni na no ya so ye ewo eye Sofu line Kumasi mo beba Kumasi Sofu line Soldiers Barracks no second gate opposite oho na ye wo ena mo amowo eye southern part of Ghana no so mo beba Accra so ya so ye ewo eye Nungwa police station champion ana Nungwa brigade junction ode be bia ofi bia no just come straight to the Nungwa police station do Nungwa police station na free home atro secretary ba be fawo e de wa ba office na oni ya ba be di eye nsa wo so
okay
nti mesa esi ya homa no so biem 0594 315259 0594 315259 ana 0541 265 056 0541 265 056 se wo frɛ na ya homa no aye busy ana say bia cannot be reached Mr. O save number ne to ho na ya ye be frɛ wo na ye ne wadi nsa wo so na say etiri na sa frɛ yo
all right so Aidan ena yetinika from Institute of Expert Travel and Tour ye kofa Exodus for enso enkratro na fi wi a ye de ga tonde na to so bibi hard work ho
last one am de be kan National Cathedral kanu si yeti ha be kan sam ya to ko efa ho ya no Muslims chief imam okay
yes
see age contributions chief imam and other Muslim clerics ekukuru sika e de bae se monfa moa me kai se sorry e wo Ghana nyinara mi asori ya pa
even kwa munni MPP mpomo the other side na ka MPP from penifo bi yes Kenyan senke te hey ye ka Ablekuma North Assembly. So on any day,
Yes.
notwithstanding the issues,
Yes.
I support a Ghanaian. 1, 2. I support Ibrahim Mahama. So Obenya, the black voter.
Of course.
Me
I'm not against it.
But now who fi say the Australian?
Yes.
Who fi say Eyenukroma.
Ono kra repatriate dollars no what they call nuku. What is good for the goose? What is good for the goose is equally good for the Ghana. Dr. Brecha say Ibrahim Mahama deserve say obenya sade ya me I'll be so proud of her. I think say equally Dr. Brecha any other deserve and others to me all other capable Ghanaians said won't to me aye the juma as owner of a large-scale mining.
Fantastic. No,
as for that one, me, I've said it, especially in my region. So because so him say meneno obahwa I like the omania. It will benefit. Corporate director. Let us slave Ukraine abaho. The slave na abaho. Yanko. But Peter Penn on microphone. Aye. It should be done well. Peter Penn on microphone.
Me bought Charles Mausi about to say Oba DJ President Big Grace occasion. No only President Big Trap picture fair. Yes. And Supreme Leader is right on that. So Supreme Leader. Remember the problem after the show.
Waba.
So Supreme Leader and Group Chairman.
Better to me. Only can send me say one
settle. Don't worry.
We've got 10 minutes to go.
All right.
Guarantee. Guarantee very complex and difficult. Also politics free. But the area when they said the NDC and President Mahama, they did politics with it and they benefited.
Electoral
questions be a brain you anke become from Mansour Dubia, Western Okosti, even Obuasi cry more appreciation of votes. Both seats in Obuasi. Akrofom they won Akrofom because of Galamsey.
Yeah.
NDC.
Our campaign they won it because of Galamsey. Nanya miadom for whatever reasons monya to me. Shede Akoso. We task force I boy woman you are on record to have said using task force to fight Galamsey any young man. In fact, on quite say young men na yakoti chi omo no. Yenya omo. Na omo no ye wo campaigns. Omo na say ehwe omo ye dey ekoti omo and not the Galamsey wo Galamsey site na say ekoti omo. Okay.
Okay.
To the sense of say yanhwe mpanimfo no enti so no de obakra o ma ya che omo mpo no obey dey obey jaom and even attack the notion cry say ye che Chinese for ye jaom
and so I feel by also policy out there by the say
on the one official
say ye che obi a wanye Ghana ni nkwa dia
Chinese ni a
I say man
nkudu baby I can ba you was so touch man baby ano yes Samia ukwa to be me trauma
Samuel Kwa you know what Troy?
Why Troy? Yes. Me Osanka obetima kind so.
I think
also, but just up to Techimane, you know, crown anka yeah. No, it's on a Peter.
So
no miss anymore.
Okay, I think that maybe we'll be beaten.
Yeah, but
yeah. Okay.
Looking for it.
Okay. So any yesterday, no, starting yesterday's electoral. Okay, it means 33 on more. Okay, so Samuel Kwa writes. Yesterday's electoral violence incident at Ablekuma North is deeply troubling. Politics should never be reduced to chaos, intimidation, or violence. But let me also say this. The NDC, particularly the Mahama-led administration, has no to speak about Ayawa's West Ogun or Tetima South after yesterday's happenings. You cannot remain silent in the face of yesterday's misconduct carried out by individuals believed to be aligned with your party and then attempt to claim the high ground when it suits you. The selective outrage is loud and it is shameful. Equally disappointing is the noisy silence of civil society and advocacy groups, faith-based leaders, and the National Peace Council. Okay.
I'm okay.
What summarizing the year? Okay.
So they should be shouting Ayawasu with what they have done yesterday.
Yes.
Ayawasu is touching out. Do they have any moral right?
Martin, Peter, let's go.
Galamsey. Or say Oba. There are campaigns are almost share. Oma ekochi omo Galamsey site nechi. Inte makufado enko chensi omo with task force ene ebia. It has never succeeded or no implemented anyejuma. And so by what is new? The same approach after having benefited from the Galamsey in sense you know. In fact, or say Akufo-Addo on Ghana on MPP in Ghana. Now, almost saying into because Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency on Galamsey sites. Ama TUC, CSOs, religious leaders supported him. Say Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency. Pastor President Akufo-Addo by Mama by declare state of emergency. And no matter course we state CSOs, TUC, now be apart from Catholic bishops. And I can't want them. In fact, Galamsey, yes, Catholic bishops issue statement. And the Archbishop of Accra, Onukwade, was taken on. So he should speak. He should declare state of emergency on selected areas. Yes. And again, officially, what issue statement article on President Mahama. When Catholic bishops visited President Mahama Jubilee House, they asked him, so on declare state of emergency. It is a Catholic bishop. This is the only. Yes. Meanwhile, TUC is quiet. CSOs are not muka state of emergency.
They are quiet. It's too early. Mahama has just come.
Now, Mahama not so bad. Yes, early. I say you declare because you saying so say forest.
Oh my goodness.
And Manikra na makwama with me forest koye mining. Our bow so be revoke. Now President Akufo-Addo cry attempt or the core parliament say yenya amendment bi wom. I say it's not about amendment. You revoke. Oba ye no wa revoke. It's the same amendment. When you want to revoke it, say, oh, I hear constitution now, or say forest need be on ma, or say the man go. Yes, that's the official statement.
I have to find out whether there's currently an ally. Meaning say no, I have to find out because of that ally. No, Parliament is sitting on Saturdays and Mondays for it to mature. So today, Parliament is sitting.
Any other amendment, no, and not the revocation.
But I'm even not even sure say yes airline no almost city Saturdays and Mondays. So today if you have me call parliament I could check it.
Yes.
They are sitting on today. This morning, Saturday.
After having been into a year, you know, after the gold board, almost say was half from another task force. Beer and also is to go and check illegal.
That be gold board. Is it for illegal gold trade or illegal galamsey?
No trade.
Trade is a different matter.
But of course, no traders never from to free. To free the galamsey.
And that they will have to. So we are what they will say. Okay, we are also.
No, I like you. Who to gold now this year? Against him, Rano. Yes. More galamsey nam so surprise ni nyana me die sia nkofo no be ban so it's the same galamsey for now on your move
the gold board task force
no
the same gold board task force
no let's clarify
to go and chase
let's clarify
that not to chase
not to clarify
almost saying
let's clarify Peter gold board no is a so now per the law now gold board act no to buy gold from small scale miners legal scale miners
but of course on my licenses some agents
to do it when they see said what their work as I understand last somewhere and then they say this task force to ensure say gold do not better they comply and the gold will be sold to gold board so that you will not even be exporting gold illegally. That is the mandate I mean it is not for them to go and be chasing illegal miners whether you are in somebody's concession or you are mining illegally. That's not the work of this gold board task force.
Hanabisu task force no.
Oh yeah I know you're different and then can't wait home and then I counter once no. I just want to make it clearer.
But yes, but of course, but in the end, in some got to say so be illegal miner be equal to gold on mechana na someone chino task force no gold board
task force gold no you two that on the mechana
and so it's the same thing it's only the same they will visit the galamsey site to arrest people
no
who
are selling illegal gold
they
will visit the galamsey site
Dabi not that what is happening is saying gold board for no are certified agents gold board
no doubt
name no one two gold no ebi mo ton ma omo ayen certify one it's almost a gold ball for no
the task force
for no and she will be our 20 gold I'm on certified agent trader or agent now what did the bad year nyama 10%
no it is a
na meba the catch will baby we said yes sir task force for no task force for no President Mahama say and now we say a person who is efficiently in Intino. Yamoma go to lie detector test
concept.
No, lie detector. The camera important.
That may be lie detector test so that we can have confidence in them. Me, I want to have confidence in President John Dramani Mahama. So I am calling on him to undergo lie detector test. I want the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces here, John Mahama, to undergo lie detector test. Polygraph, Sane Freno. Me person IGP, I want to have confidence in Ghana police. So he should also go under lie detector test. What does he do? Adia ya they say, Adia wayeda. Yes. Adia waye chemu. The waye chemu, the obe nyam watch na. The way you trouble you busaw say we say the way obey answer or pause say them come about because ready in fact most often than not polygraph results and yet admissible in court. So many courts in the world. It is John Mahama because I say we want to have confidence in the gold board task force and someone might go to lie detector test. And yet you are throwing that into our eyes. John Mahama must undergo lie detector test. Kwaka, 1 minute.
Galamsey nsensem no any
mo ba kon e wo ho no mo wa mo kuma so mo ko pata so mo ben share filling station no o person okay o fra wo fa
o fa magwata
se o fa wo en lo so mi wo ha no se o fa ni me ba ho se o me ko yi bi don so le ya tutu
ke ba se bende me frɛ you gyina he
ko na bondi
me frɛ you gyina he ka te se you gyina saa de me nye bi obi wi ase da sɛ asɛm ato me na me frɛ party panimu bi ba we ku adie me gidi sɛ
odi sika brand
e wo sɛ o man na akufu ado president na so te sɛ asema atumi ni me ka tell you gyina hen
odi sika brand
me frɛ you gyina hen me ka tell na no ogo na we dey serious ba we po die ehun po nya sɛ be do president na no abe handle with chief of staff asema you gyina hen ka tell me no na me so okay e no sɛ amen frɛ no me friend no my friend no my say ya okay kwa me kwa mausoleum eya mu ye that day no say no mo commission say me first so mo program we to obafia obaya e fro me friend you gina hin wa ampeke me ko bi mu
she odi
and me chaso me ko share chief of staff our program bi ase in fact that day na state housing no minister of works and housing e program omo kate so e wa amasaman stadium road yes
now mo
housing set and bobel yes and me ko share chief of staff ti bi busa panimu bi ojubile ase asema me ne that to you ni mo so ka chief of staff na me person me busa no say ko busa direct na me ko chief of staff ni nya start program na me di kono so go that say me so ma me ho ye na me say na me ma asema atomi na me follow up be nya bot be busa no say wo dey ese wo hu me ha dia yen ka ne ha nya afi da sai cha obana me ni ho no ma ba to me fi ase nam no na wo mama nam se maka chi bi kai use so bo amane bo so mienu a se na abeni wakati me use ni mo na amane wo sa de nipa mienu numbers ma me say me frɛ wo mo you see what was that the meaning of that say me frɛ nipa to be not the jinahin because I'm that on the guy
you na me wa dia bro
na me use ye ne
na me charge da so wa
okay kwa no be say me kan just say city conference center
city conference center because na has to say me kan say that if you hold that across on the dan yes
na me na me kan ye
entu nim ho onim dan ho
da bi me bie wa ha
me Ebenezer
say city conference
say city conference hall a city conference center is a conference hall
na me bi sana
not Bank of Ghana a city conference center
na necessary ku say social media for ni communicators here from ni oso mu share president and a president ka cho mu so adwuma mo ye no mu hia aka de bi di aye nti o ma instructions say yen toto laptop ne tablet na de form mo fa nya adwuma and then the bad ya you have spoken
na na ku fuad
you have spoken
you did your things and crop for bro
ma me ka samba ko bi
enti Mr. President say man no want
da mo fan ten yo
e bia o dara ti wie no di eja tu ato want me papa wuye say me catch so yes me fa invitation mra presidency because e mi gina lift mu third floor and chief of staff office na third floor
who educate
third floor and e call ye chodi wo ha show papa din wo show for invitation bra sign ha so number ma choice ba ko pe na wo me se ba ko sa ho fa ba ko ka ho bio na me dia ka me de
visa application
meaning ana me je ni nyina wie ene za me de tie yi na ko tie papa be Dr. Bawumia no mo ne chairman wuntumi no adaroma ene ikoja me
obi scan ma obi wan fa ma
ene mpanifo MPP support in fact listeners adaroma but on ya wo kan me si yujin ahe ene Kofi Ajapon me ade omode ye mi MPP aban mu no se me se me hwe yujin ahe ne Kofi Ajapon ho a ankebi MPP kura me jai
I see yen ta me si nya so mo pacha wo
look me dey yujin ahe me personally me can because any lano sempe ni fo mi no bi do mba hama ene dey akan wi ba Kofi Ajapon
la clear ho
ene yujin ahe ade omode ye mi no me se sanka me hwe ho yawudi a anka ba na MPP kura me jai
see you your friends am trap for be
anka me jai
emu 990
ma me ka sembi
ade na mo yesa
Kwaku say I will say ya na Ghana for be especially MPP for and I send for ade no mo ada no mo nya MPP for and I send for Ghana every day free o ma panyi akufo ado friends and for be pray o man Ghana na me ka ho e ka say mo ne man nanti ache na mo ne man di ye nso so boboba elunti no minim se media for dwumade me woni newspaper first na na kufa do so woni newspaper despite the statement newspaper na how to break if we put that same course wonti e decide ya me support mo kakra bo so me bia mo pele kufa de kan ɔsɛ support mbosumi bia eti wei ɛna bosumi bia dura mo bɛte ne nka eso ma penye da wasi ebo hɔ ma the whole year sa support na bɛba no mengo da sa bedi akɔ bo support mi nyame nsa eti mitimi as ma bon mitimi ya 3/12
asa jama ma ani teacher for no I juma 3 years ni ma 3 months
mitimi ya 3/12 the whole year meanwhile no sika binya 12/12
adan so bawo yes
eba but source ni anya ko busa eba 3/12
na kwabrane no register no
kwabrane ti ho ma ko busa wo bi but me so about 2/12
na so dem family yes ah
o busa obi e so bo anu de maximum na e bia 4 or 5/12 ni nyina ye de aje ya no ti de ne pepe
ba ko no de bag kezi e ka se mo ko ti mi office
se de ho de ya ma de
ya ka ka ma fo bubefu mo
sa se so fo mpolo mo fata wu
mo de wo mo na se ba mo
se ju bia yi se
ya de ma wa se ya ye ko
ta ko ni na ba ba da ba sa
o ti mi ko ta ko sa ba
me di ko si office ako cha ko cha ba
obi se min kan tro se Kwaku ba ko ni kwa mi se fa ka ko tu aka mo na ko godin asare bi
abukwada baya me hu bi mi abukwada baya etini Kwaku ya lunta me ka say e important say na Kufuado ebe pachew on behalf of his appointees their commission and omission and on his own behalf obi obenya opportunity obeka say na adumada day ni bia e fa chew pakese e ma party for because enipa da so di yawo e wo mu enya asore sendi hwe enya asore se ba bodam se ma enkofo keka no Kwaku ati so de no be self for the
me ya that was what your friend Elder Harrison Donko
okay
sometimes the it was say I love the conversation
that's it
you know me can say
love the conversation
Dr. Bawumia personality no eni betimi ama nipa no ma ba mu abuo na omodu yawo no ma san ka say they will rally around the flag of MPP. He said they who question came out publicly to say when you know who say oye nyum no oye campaign MPP. Kwabra so no so be kan bi a host of others and you know once question etime tu anamo akoba Bawumia ho no na it tells you say enipa petition bi petition bi bow say e po bi aba say chairman sabunsu you be suspending the MPP.
You see Kwaku
me hu na the book you cry
say chairman sabunsu in fact dey ne yate
obi an fa den san
obi an fa den san kan yes yes ba no pe me hu say paper no ba akọ
sa
oya e wa ha no question mark
no ye dey ate ye dey
we be publish
say
the break
by committee ni wi omadwuma pa o say chairman sabunsu on be suspend no
hwe Dawuro
ya if I dey break the Bokrata no to so
MPP ne wo ho no ya be sere wo no mo me dana o mo share media for party office mi ko bia ka me kasi Professor Makoko anim se oni Kufuado ne MPP lusu 2024 election
so meant to wear tobo
no kwanu no o mo ne ma Danado any Professor Makoko and MPP lusu 2024 election the main architects because how come say president one nominate speaker now members of parliament abaka said there be president yesterday we dey sesanaman was mempene now Professor Makoko so what will say MPs no agitate said there be one person be bio no one man the president maminya na akwaji position no akone akolusu I want the party no lusu ye and decide man am ye nyina no sika no mo say no Professor Makoko na ankasa nim say wono eka ho bi na lusu election no o play major role mu in reality na o say chema sabu na do ba sam kono so
we are learning Asante for day break ne etoso say ene say ana we nya day break yes one for day break am Asante okay and you know we are learning say chema sabu nsu say pa encrophobia aboko say ambe suspend no e o party nim na e be hwe baby ansunsan ebeja brode ebehwe baby ansunsan ebeja brode
omukobo pose
yeah
honorable say chairman sabonsu LED team e wa Ashanti region e ma omukoye report no ya omudama chema wuntumi Ashanti regional chairman of MPP and executives no omo ejidi se eni se honorable say chairman sabonsu eyesa na penimu bi ni penifo akasa se after akukwe die prof die no omo emfe no empanifo anim na omu ntwi da nim no mo suspend no
amboa
every party
ensi
kwaku abaye kotu yi womo a obunko omunnim omudin
okay so daybreak na Saturday atuso no MPP to suspend Chairman Sabunsu over Ashanti region election report. I know the question mark is actually and I will be so that is that something bit me here fish.
Kwaku when we say obidin di Kofi as we ntimi ntwe Kofi no as what to aba oto no one Nana Akufo-Addo no a president one vote John Mahama candidate and there were President Mahama one vote Dr. Baumia candidate former no a vice president one vote Enipan to obobo ewo MPP party no enipan to obobo they should let people be, they should allow people to breathe, they should give people their opportunity say almost any omodwuma party no Kwaku na ensep obi botom e obi kotoye e no de besi baby
godo me kofa yinkra aba na godo yen kan kire yihwe president Kofo ade amenne obi a je president Kofo atumu ene say President Kofo wie na adwuma no godo man da say President Kofo interfere in any major decision making in the party. Say why the be flag bearer, say why the be committee chairman of parliament, say why the be minister, say why the be party chairman, say why the be general secretary. One man take say esi and the man take and the man take. And you know one more point juma President
of Ghana a year investigation in that who say what the bonnet one a ma or no timika say and the past history of how a commission. He should not have been allowed near a police station.
Now you call your normal routine. Now you have to police stations. Now you want to first say, or doctor Methodist. Yes, sister. Our commission. And this is for a tuition or so. I'm Bruno. Yes, sending a video maybe, and I'm a catcher. A driver say, "I'm my uncle." Na yanko sorry issue whatever it is. They do on ma na traffic worker can see free come. The besha na Kofo ba gidi. Now one some woman say o say me patakali green. Nti no mu fit me no na my NDC ni no. Omo no mu ni me no. Nti mo mu say me NDC ni because of me patakali. Nti mu so must have attack me microphone no e na ebi mu dwa no omu nyine dwa ne ye nti no me approach police and say omo hwe de ekoso me person me right inside me mu Mustafa na me nko me ne nko ka so omo so mo mpene na me introduce me omo si omo mpene and omo say the best they can do for me and say omo hwe Mustafa mu ababonte when I'm from Mustafa.
Mustafa Bande, Deputy
General Secretary, NDC. Also, no Director of Operations, Office of the President. Deputy Director of Operations, Office of the President. And now, OPA, and I'm catching and say, you are leaders. Into on my ember, but no one in coffin on Kafa. Now, soon be the ember. Manu kwen si no start oka no nti oka no na nsa so kasa me nwanza na nkofo na aba
dabio eti bebawo eti video no da ha eni ho bi bat woni Mustafa Gbade sebu kodim kuma ka se omo hwe da bibia enye boko na Mustafa Gbade ni instigate ni kofo mo bo sala na ono akasa bo bi
ono akasa wan kasa ba ne nsa senya oka no say me ne kasa manu isi no take here on say no nti ne nsa no e me kasa ne sa kamede na no bo but me timi hu say o sada no de ne sa na kame but o kasa say no o wana ne mfofo na yeden na empo no ade ba ko a eye wawa ne say empo no nkofo no sa so mu pia no gina ho bi there's another video America so me hu say ono krapo no okoboa se ni fi onom video no wo honom no ono so se check se mi anti no ye capture ni Intino.
Chris, a video na me hwe no. Edu ba bi na se wo move akọ towards naka bi gina ho. It is aka no ho no mo attack o mo na. O top
attack me wo police phone enim tama me ni bandi kasa no. Na mo si mi free bandi enim na me free onko.
Aha. Ewo ese canopy da bi ase no.
Maybe all the later or last or can e ko end here. Bibia sha me say me aka se me tma share video no ma say no cause me nya video ni obi attacking me on Facebook nti me hu I think eh 3 FM ana say TV3 for media general for omo outlet bia na omo recorded that very one nti ono do to me capture from the biana many bandi kasa no.
Wow. But to also generation so me person me tie.
Yes. Nti no ono ka say no na me boys no start so mo piame. Simjam so oh asumdie na nyina yepe. I'm not here to fight anybody. Now on share me nkwa na me gina no. Me ti no bi ameko wa. Me fi anko mo person be hu me wa. Na de wo mo nyina na say police for entrance na wo de be ko police center hono no. Police for agent gate na no mo do so ye. Say me high me nka they are about 50. Omo jan gate na no. Nti no we vote account me ra no. And na main road no so NDC phone nyina oma Tokyo nyina. Ome Tokyo nyina. Nti no o ba yetumi frɛ wo na ebisa o say
asare. So we need the
most of them minimum. Most of them minimum ye adwuma. Shila ashitene minimum ye adwuma personally. Minimum. But the issue is that obi bia wa ye ade a gross misconduct against the party rules no. Every party member belong to the constituency polling station. Inti party na break it down constituencies. That is the first thing. Because obi if a phone adenous of a party but belonging to the party at the constituency. In the constituency for no first any panel, no one nenka, nehu nitibia. And Sako region and Sako national.
But this is the case, National Council. I refer in NIPA
about
the disciplinary committee
at the national level.
At national level.
That is an isolated case.
Sanka national no set precedence now. Aka region ni constituency for so will continue. But I feel that I refer just for call disciplinary committee. Listen, how many months need?
Maybe who say breakdown of the party discipline in a starting of constituency.
Me know you agree
during the election time, and I do my do national because let me who say in openly we're campaigning against the party, but the party constituency no is supposed to take a decision. Region should also take a decision. National. It's supposed to take a decision. So gradually,
no, but see,
the system will break down.
At that point, we bet me argue say not a close to election. Into the rippling effect of suspending or sacking somebody, no, a bet me affecting Kwaku. So party na be BRE, party na every election. We issue statement. Say if in na echo, what be A B C D no party ni between us. I think I want to say starting.
Na America say.
But there be a party Nicosia, no more issue statement. Okay? On indiscipline, make General Secretary last statement by the fourth one.
The fourth one.
Why?
The reason is that the breakdown of party disciplinary issue started from the constituency. Because constituency, there be WhatsApp platforms. Constituency executives are there. Disciplinary committee at the constituency level are there. They overlook it. The Kama, the region overlook it. Then Eba National, they overlook it. And they did more about it than Obian Kabi. As some of workers are getting to election, into Obia, they all pay. Party na year for what? They year for election winning. So when they get into election, the party system, this measures break it down. And then what is the essence of being together? Because you can't want to your campaign. So I a good election into Obia Kadiope. Obia into Obia tem. No, none who can say Reverend Tim for door, Eddie Binimo court. A party fool. Meaning what didn't trot on also or your crown for Nepa, what can answer me in a good in Panu. because you collect in the no or ye in a nafi party no your co-positioner. Yes, you have for me na amra. A bass up a say one so away as hard need one also after the one so Philippine. Either so better and as also by yes, I did now. Musmuye nibi. Enti ekwoni njana sa yekuo no na me de wafidi me fa ato nunua kodua ene national executive wo ahoden a wotumi ye adwuma ntem se ye de jawa ye de soawo na se de se de jawa
ne de aso
MPP party ye wo abakwasem wo ho a edubri bi a ye ko position a ne management is very difficult. Obia mpese oti obia se because of obia asamenya hwe but no na wo share boss obey so ejuma no de abo am part na dey ejina this indiscipline didn't start just recently it started da kofo ya dia ya ka medidi mu a ya so executive upon executive edumri bia I am tempted to believe he said it is not necessarily only the executives no kwa na yes ade no ana mpanimfo na dey ato party no nemo Madrin Cham say ya mama nkrofobia bewura party mu a won wo say ya wo woto mu wo ma me no papa no wo woto mu so man say adena so na nkasa na wonkasa ebeji adwen ye they were membership by association because of their background but some people some of us no wo cheche it said ya kwansan paka no wa cheche ne yehu say ye de yakoma ne ye pe abodom party no enti say nipa ante party no hye ya say no say o ne de ya wunutu mu nti de open no ye ne ma mi say godfather say okay godfather say o wo bi we chire o wo bi obefre no obi ombe ya sade na kodum bi a afie bedu ba bi no na ye ntumi nko bi asem enti yan fan hye nya adwuma from the constituency level when you take your necessary thing with radio so platform so no waka ne awope na wo de ya to obi tumi their party say obi antumi ya ne hwe and pass obi aso ntumi ya ne hwe I mean, how come say yes I don't could do say
okay
yeah yes say yes you be call your father say conference me boa when him say conference no flyer na ya no ya de call no obi atumi akofa atag so fake atumi atag so cancel obi atag so postpone na ya de so to platform so we yes had there how do you then sit here and blame executive for taking that decision?
So the reason why you blame the executives and say SSA will be taking action. And you may not be taking action.
Exactly.
And you see, I would only post to be our MPP. You can't take action. But Obi Wawa, you be to me action in some sense, so taking action. And Sir Kuni Bako, any disciplinary committee, honorable Makwata Dano, may say, Abra Addressa for Shas or Kasakasa, our General Secretary issue statement referring Addressa to the disciplinary committee. You can bear with me, say. Party ni mu ye din for some time because no be I train the outcome of the disciplinary committee. But see na disciplinary committee na me say o wie no ana mo refer abo apapo ana mo refer abronye baby ansi ye enti then na identity na obi nso nkotena ba bi nyibi
yes na make up say
Mr. Chum
me ye kanu ma me chair party company for New York North 24 any party for now. Discipline na yekano. Penala mi yekano from the constituency level. And you see, it boiled down. As I said, minimum you can have something. The way I recruit a selection and as they appointed police station, you see that has always been the problem. One, any PBA or coalition be and whether a PC or constituency chairperson always be on ideas. Okay, at this time you recruiting forward selection no. Or police executives or any part of the party na kasa bi ono no party no more oni party no hye bia because say eco premise me ko baby ma me no bi kasa me friend phone so me na ma address say organizer e dey sound sponsor me organizer me delegate na so that be opposition o kura no organizer
delegate
yes the opposition at the police station level no is to organize the party at the police station now organizer all they move to call constituency now constituency to call region the call national until now you was our position do position as organizer that's delegate in there just say when you are going for conference you represent us until you are a delegate at the police station or representing as a delegate either for constituency elections and as whatever elections are here and as a conference are here the mentality is the problem when it comes to mobilization selecting nipa for the position I didn't answer the next election nipa umbeto abamami and that has been the problem Jedu sana always be nipa no ya de kwa na untimi sanction no because nipa na would na be share as a police station person. Okoba bi na the whole police station bi na one family nkwa na wo. There's a problem at the basic level police station you know.
And there's some mummy no amutie mu na mudi hu fo.
Enye na edi hu fo.
Mu titiru parliamentary candidate for mu na mudi hu fo kese pa. Because mu na mudi mu nkrofo ehihye abom nim. Na because of from person mu to abama mu nti. Me madam for be afre me that last primaries. Now to about friend me say Charlie ese o tuna ye ko ayu come from me delegate na ye kwa den. Just ohimo re.
E go tonyo.
And the afre no afre me say
you want party interest and positional interest and this idea. Me ka say me constituency akwa bi openly oya campaign etia party no e be be okosha ndi satare kra ka say we jai MPP no onno na MPP party pick up no e na kita no onno oka and obi so ngaya more than this
that is one of the problems. And then you go back to the real the American you are here elections and if you can 70 never we there by and then Ablikuma I'm telling you say it is possible for this vote hijab we're still not willing to go and vote.
Yes,
I'm telling you
because of bitterness.
Yes. A lot of people are not would have won this election.
And it's
the pain.
National positions.
The pain is it's still there.
The NDC candidate no win new Abrekuma no MPP.
I see.
I say it's an authority.
It's there's a huge own. Let's look at the party. Let me say you may have your interest in whatever election that you're going, but the ultimate is let's have the party at heart. Because say for me personal reason, your position okay, and that has always been the problem. So politics is only about national level. Obi at the constituency level, Obinya constituency position, so your PC, Obi Akabia is not needed. Obi Akabia who here. But it will come back and hit you. Many will be enough any no crown interest or the Kwaku and the Queen. Now the politics about numbers. The police about numbers. To me, my opinion, the grassroots your police station in constituency level. No one say you might have if you have to do a proper restructuring. Now say even say election na ebeyeno na mpanifo boma ya agyan koso at the police station. But that is the basic needs of the party. The police station anywhere. What you know? I mean, police station. That is the level where the case will be a party, but constituency. Onipa na constituency officer of the police station be hono to aba.
Interested party. Some of them kwan ami ahye party ni yedia.
Eni na make nti back to the point say now
Mr. Chum at the ground no enya national fool, enya regional fool, enya flag bearer. The polling station problem no eye omo a mo interest mo be the MP. Any more interest on be party chairman and secretary no. Una mo create problem ase ho dia and the more
no correct that me no ya the reason to say you be cry and true be aso because or prepare one collection until opportunity aso yi ya ba ma
the other I trying to say unum ya wum and here ya cry appointment no mo ye no communication officer and then research and one no obi appoint wa no wa fa say we na ko
yes or so we dey
and so ye do enti me who ko na no constituency greater Accra ha aso mo ko meeting and e ma constituency for sika o ko do action on thing kind of fresh communication officer and fresh chairman say chairman na ye ko e de my chairman bu officer aditi na constituency communication officer and air friend na bisa ni sika
yes no executive
because say we na ko
so some constituencies chairman and those one also quite election, you know. So there are some of them also course because now you say no your chairman. Ya meeting you take a decision, you know. Decision when the Bayajuma was me dream was the Bayajuma. Out of ignorance and indiscipline, I start to even that level.
Is that true?
There should be leadership. You ever say, say okay. It all go back. It come back to the positions there. Leadership. Yes. Inti yamma on but against the leadership no and be now so make it they also have their interests. That's what the problem is. Leadership not so take care as okay this committee. So I don't know why as at now honorable Makata or chairman of the disciplinary committee. On to me for any pan. Well, I don't know, meaning if for any reason, if for any reason, from normal. Nipa say obi ma frɛ ba nipa bet ma adis ona but no the day date ba abonten no adwasafo on the invitation odu ho ne ye ka kye ne say don konomatu ehina da bi hwɛ ma me so
indefinitely me no nya adwo ba bi you see this man committee and what necessary to suspend always.
Yeah, that's true.
They have a way to resolve issues or to punish or to make corrections. In the sense that ebia you throw a letter ma you say oba yen hia no won say adwa o meye saade ni bie
but there should be a feedback.
And it could be said there are several mechanisms to resolve issue. Not necessarily
I'm not talking about it.
Suspend
I'm not talking about punishment. Me say this final committee intimi free nipa no because the disciplinary committee free nipa no or the recommendation be kwa koma neck be communicate the actual party for ene me aminua pani usu bempa ne ana all ye enti ayese ya refer to neck so disciplinary committee oguso ye but abronye ono fi kuso bo ne de enti extra say bibi ansi ye maybe address af no no de we decide say on kasa bi enti no disciplinary committee take decision bi na ye nim de omon kan kire say outcome of their decision. Me deputy general secretary akasa no pay. Or see this committee for the BMI. Omonti omonka.
You can see sir,
and they are not working.
Or how no?
So why is the disciplinary committee quiet? Why? And I know that a breeding impunity in the party.
Exactly.
Mr. Jum.
Impunity. Or you are no kind of babaso. Digital organizer. Enjoy by year, would you be to perform some rehoye? Or say, slaughter by ye, may I share ye no. This is the year who may be adequate the map party for. But yet the map constituency in Ankasano. And a bit more more constituency more national position regional positions. There what the man what the man 1 year would the attempt or party no. What say party no 1 year as what. In Georgia ono okay ejuma na enti sadia we hu say what di attempt one in a bibi ba ye from there and ye may be the attempt. Because that has become the because what the man of back and watum into your famano. I mean how MPP party. Nobody by your party bar, you can't even know how I'll be a party bar. Said, Usana pa, but you be at Tamasana, you had walk migration, you had no back also near the Boaba. For what?
So go be a quadruma for Jumemo or the Suban Papa new regiment. Regiment we are. No, I studied the culture. No, I adapted to the culture.
Exactly.
Into do one discipline of Honoma. Oboso will be on what you fee, but bed you move wadi. And meeting ultimately obitimi nyasemu school. Ne a course, I could away dear. If you na how do you ban saying? And now school bloody bodu feel more dear because Nipana adapted to the culture a war organization. It is a discipline woman. Another any party ya no suspend the national chairman and general secretary and your party ya another mbotwenum yi kakra Samuel and the same party
short point
and then answer and your leadership answer
exactly me no ya
discipline na also ya hojuma na ye going forward a friend say constitution review committee ni ho niam o mo de bringina na and upon mo can be said some of this information about I think they should go to the police station to the constituency level no so omo feedback about and we should do that
but one or more constituencies no general secretary me who memos no I will refer to Ameduru Mohana
well
Amedu constituency
recommendations or they call baby I send the man ya the amount be to the party up to the constituency up to the polling station to be a recommendation there what to me they call them say
and there was a deadline for that
Yadije so more consolidate now the final one will come
and say no should be bad this week
the reason is you can say be a master make no and you say it is hard to say consolidate ne kan ina abo nti yɛbɛkɔ conference no ne yɛhu sɛ yɛkita dia
resolutions be dia me nsa
yɛkɔ to ho aba ne yɛagye atoma na sɛ yɛngye ntom nti ɛno deɛ I think say it has been done saa na yɛyɛ no
nti I think it's a right also the proper reviewer a bit more boa ama party no going forward no yɛ nneɛma yɛyɛ nyinaa den atoto yie because opportunity ne ba sɛ then we shouldn't look at the next who is going to be the presidential candidate, who is going to win whatever. Yen say this is saying whether Honorable Kenyapon in a very winning, whether Branch of the very winner, we will still have a stronger party. But what you say, and yes, sir, now Yagan so Yen will be a winning election, a winning year. It will come back and it will affect all of us. Yen share the party interest. Whoever will match as a winner. For this,
but people don't care about the party interest.
No, that is what we should be talking about. That is what we should be talking about.
When you call so I was very sad.
Because there is no party.
Our party, our association. Ebasika NDC for discussing go abem. Na Okoku say let's Abdul Kumanov. Yes, Mama 10,000. Where's Mama 200,000?
Say hypocrite.
We say me na we can't say yenko. We say when the cancer me enko na dey propaganda.
Hypocrisy. Why? Obi happy nipa no anu nyam. And that's the problem we have as a party.
Okay, remember
that's the problem we have as a party. Going forward, in your friend say eba nipa mind is granted. Because I say party no sa is excellency Dr. Moamuko, thank you to no. We should be able to go or party now call for what we call reconciliation and forgiveness. Also, yes, I call for more because nipa kuma antom yemuye. Any members no. Say when region by region, your far region executives no. Omunko no money party for
the apology.
Just to apologize to the people.
Thank you who here been.
Thank you
and national conference they should take the opportunity
to apologize
to the party, apologize to Nkrofo mu treat you more unfairly,
and apologize because to be saying you be an party member or Okra party card. Did you know? And you be an MPP near Okra MPP party card. And also Okra or the police executive.
I wish
numerous of them
President will lead that apology. I wish because he was the de facto leader for the party for about 16 years.
Yeah.
And Oye President Ubu Abayano and Krofo Hwasem. I wish President Akufo-Addo would take that bold initiative and apologize on behalf of the party. Mediri say Oya Ubi Akuma Betoni.
I know they are very, very important. And all levels of the party.
Like Ubia said.
Me can't party for even Ghana for Nina a woman as a Pobia by MPBia. Mediri say President Akufo-Addo ejina party ni nyina nemu na opachewa obia ne buafu bia na kuma bejo.
Right. That's your view.
Enu ye me madwin.
Yes, that's your view.
Amiti
Abrekuma North elections. Aye de kakra wo ye party no mo. Say ye ka say ye nko afide ye call ye. Party ni ye press conference say ye nko. Then ye man no nimpa no call ye. I didn't do cross support, I didn't do crack campaign or I didn't do Crampona win to me TV, you know, or more project and answer or more Kamwasan because party can say may and call. The issue is that party no, ya dem bra in the other and a gun answer one bra. Ya top aba Emma Obi Enwini, you GDH and say you're winning. And then this before a day Katashini and Huna, a person what you didn't feel in him. And ya de court. Or court no, yet the injunction application call say court and finance and to abana electoral commission person or court no so. Na yan cast in real answer. So better one answer the on to court no ruling or the by no or the semester injunction application. But there will be more what you say ya address injunction application. Official some na ya de call ni na ya to atwene. Nti ya court ya kolusu. That wasn't the case. Injunction application ya de call you know and the court one day Angiantum and we can rule not by now or say ye kwato abanumpo nessa some ye bani ye differ equia free ye dibimwa letter commission will compensate equia every year. What it means is that say injunction ya dismissal wasn't the end of the case. Ya best ya day ababa kasam nangasa the motion hasn't even moved. You move crowd court afiansa enti ya de asama court na ya kapanyansia the general secretary naturally will come and inform general public and party members say because of say ya de akọ into no election na you see person de call no ye take part. That is generally known and that is his duty because what they are summoning court say court in front of Santos so na dwuma so baka kire yen say because ye de akọ court ye gidi say abano so ye dey ye wini ye enti men yen kwoto abebia until say ye be ka asem no ye dey ewie and the court had the application no now the candidate no ogina mu no o hwe data na register no and the result onya na no not to ho a ne gidi e kire ne say so okwa election no kra obotuma ye dey ewie ni you see law and rules are made for men of conscious people. Inti say wodje mra na hu hyehyɛ a wadwe mu bɛyɛ wo sɛ nipa bi a ɔbɛkan mra nipa bi a ɔbɛhu saa de will behave as a reasonable person. But unfortunately we have people with deviant character, people with dubious ideas, obi mu a wadwe anya adwen papa. Inti ɔno as a candidate party ne ka sɛ yɛnkɔ but ne gidie ne nadwe mu no ofin sɛ sɛ ɔkɔ a obetumi ayɛ enya and I started to say we're granting interview we're mobilizing Crawford now after the info that stand said a sign back the reason oh yes I say free in the future on what NDC was planning to do and it made him a bit here I don't think I'm free because I obi be wukura ameko na melu lawyer
no me ni argument me bisa questions lawyer gina ho a me na me feel say even a clear free we need this election and could be betting a file election petition no because she wasn't contesting as an independent candidate. She was contesting on the ticket of the MPP and the MPP said me election so legally so handed the coalition.
That what's about public opinion?
No,
MPP did not write to letter commission.
Say on coalition.
Yeah, it's a public announcement to public. So there are some court. Now me person court die election no.
Okay.
It is a court and yan to mua. Unze court and yan to no. One is a party bakasai. The reason is a party must be very tactful.
Okay.
Say obakasa a implication. One kasa so implication, so you take the lesser evil.
Okay.
Because all the kasa, what the court here dey? What the court is something where you could party your share results now. What shall I do? What you could okay. Enter the back court.
And after the National Council, NEC decision we decided say omunko election.
Yes.
Me share a NEC member, and the NEC member told me say NDC for go ahead election now. NPP be file election petition. After the election. Now, a queer free election no, it has given legitimacy to the process.
Not necessarily. What the NEC member said in common sense, right? But in law, the case is substantive challenging the attitude of the electoral commission is still pending in court. So even though no, as you speak, you have to declare a Rabna NDC candidate. If today court raise odd case now ye can answer no ye raise na court who said there's a merit in that case here this election will be void.
So that's the more reason why you shouldn't go.
No, that court
void no if you participate in void.
Me show nti ama dream no ekua fie koye and we have to play as human beings. Obia ya dia or the to na kwemu hu say me ye ni say ye bia bebo ame na dream onim say ye tetebe onim said ye nation chimensa but me share result na me wogidie say ebia me kwakora ebetime wini mesa ntokwa ina try dey etwa nanka bibia to etwa because you cannot see future. That is why we make certain decisions.
You first say answer na party needs to make a decision no party na share results na
me tell say party decision no was not based on the results you party decision was not based on the aftermath of election no. Party decision was based on the fact that election has been done, we have collated, we have won. So there's no need for any election.
So if that's the decision of the party,
and the party cannot have national final authority. That's why they went to court. Say court in final some to election now NDC. And letter commission person oh you know. Unfortunately, court and granted our application no. And granted no, what the party do? Adia party here me to me said oh yeah and they right. and it's a party who say okana to mu ofi court by na ye dismiss no party ankasa openly and the people were just lambasting Kodia na Kodia say Kodia ntumi nko he was behaving maturely and legally because one child letter and Kamala Commission said me ma election no or your announcement said because Mako court to Mako court no say court the nyanse no to so there why do we go for election court had this message nyanse no but the substantive case is still there
loyalty even if party na nko court krama the national executive committee of the party no make me say the third highest decision making body of the party
yes
so neck it take decision now why necessary obu neck decision is wrong why but the be to boss ye ko mrasem wo ye neck take decision now updating na so bibu so
obiantimi mboso but that be ekwafi emu mbra na so me che on ntia hwe you ye wo hye mbra na wo ye argument ya sometimes do what you call introspective perspective put your leg in his or her shoe or no as a candidate no in fact me who post akodua ye when the candidate think that she can win the election wa follow the bibia ko ni bibia de ko the candidate has gotten some kind of sympathy with the people.
Okay.
And officer already on that sympathy.
I am yasa minibre. Mami Mr. 92. So 99 people before boycotting parliamentary election. Are you saying say now there were no people in the party no we are sure some betting we know Tobuas. Were there not people in the party 92? And no we are sure say that situation you bet me winning.
Yes.
But say party no dey direction by say nobody should contest the 1992 parliamentary election. Nobody contested.
Exactly.
But this one, when you tell me say or any figures are obetime we need to or qua, is it about your figures or about the decision of the party?
Dawuro. This argument that we hear in the system. Say a free year we need me papcho say a free we need. And no MPP person will sit on radio to condemn say I didn't know.
Nobody is
the reason here condemn and say when we need here.
And yes, sir.
But the fact is that we need here.
No,
because I didn't
but some of the neck members.
Mami sure me reason.
Yes.
Me reason is say who call election me ya bo chinchim unsa. Na ye di seat. Na and one basem na party semen ko na so be kodia se party ni call that election no a se party ni boabo na ho but this is the case this election akwa free call election no unprepared in terms of security so it's better say anka won kokora but se party ni can say ye do kodia then the party will prepare and go for that election and then get their security, but you don't go and also send a bay. It's a free you well prepared. Or the security near the year. And can you see a see? And the honor me was some said next time no aquatia that way. So party decided say for some reason you ain't mean contest aquatia. Now Obi Swaba say Meko I met here we need Meko. We can do that.
Me know ya dream oh baby. But Nentia me person was one me adwene say aya yemfa nimpa adwene so nye adwuma say ono nso o wa adwene bi say because say maboka na yese na me hwe result na santo kwa yina say bia yekọ na me wini kura court 7 ne yama yina try dey etu etwa ene wa adwene so say sa NDC for na how nim some bebo 3 days to the election no mo the metro for na begu constituency nim it na akura free any MPP for Blukman for nyina ya aware say this particular run they will beat them na no say bobo no ka say ya moment e bia me no ya adwene say e bia ka neck e free no e so mu hu so ba besia Waboka be election and after election 7 months waboka sa ntina ka na ke friend no na kuma ka chen say ku free ye ni so waboka nti 5 million Ghana cedis ni je na men contest election ni bi ana 2 million o de je ana 1 million o de je na fatu a o kan bi na mo so ka chen say nanu wanu mu pa sa say man contest no ha ni fi so a e bi a next 4 years when tin am bi mu a e bi obeye ni oye no tina sanka party no e take me dey me photo ekua
omo hwe ni
bia mu me photo the system of way a NDC percentage de be wura amanyesemo because me twa me kasa so hwe nipa dodo anka ekoto about 19 polling stations in almost 6,000 plus when you to aba no omundu even 3,000 anameboa so you can see say politics no nanimyam no ekofem say na to trasamene to kwane mojehwegu no a ebewura NDC for adwem no mejidi se wadwen gina won say omotumi ayesa e de anya omho adide bia eno oyo batan yi na mo ye
Is fa no si to
remember
for 1 minute fa no si ni enko
o dem so efie wadwen mi
o ra mi gani I will me adwuma no me adwuma ma no what I'm saying
you know that ya na wo ye
so you say me adwuma ma no before the day of election me adwuma pa ma but
why were you also doing that
me dey na ma
na wo ye
Mami ekwe free me ye number 1 fighter
then see na neck aka say me enko na wo tisu na wo support because of your human instinct your human instinct came in that's why you were still supporting
with you Mr. Chu
yeah best they share Ghana for na NDC for mo say party and I say amayo sem no enye tutu assembly ntokwa and they say war power now we see you can't to assembly I know we are making ayawaso as a reference no it go beyond ayawaso what I say now you best these are some of the things Emma in the person don't be politics you have a lot of people with dignity and respect because of San Nema we been they always want to go out of politics by basa you the phone and of the pan of person or money to don't get them and per the 1992 constitution you can only hold on power and every time we need power when you go through a political system. Then MPP and NDC. Discipline must be at work. The best His Excellency John Dramani Mahama also resetting. The best this thing should not repeat itself. Now I catch MP before say going forward. Yes, we should have our internal security. In opposition, prior to 2016 election, we had our own security. And the year there's a passing law. Says our group in the here, but fine, you shouldn't do it. But then we should have people that will identify them as in the security bodyguard. As I'm ready to coin. We should have people that will go back. Say, go for me. We should able to go, we know them. We should able to go back and have people that will call them say way and call for because the police and we can't trust them.
No.
So if you want to reorganize ourselves and go for election, then yes, our homework and behind the scenes, we should work and have a good security for our own protection.
Me say the police didn't protect you 2024. They couldn't protect you at Abrikumanov. They will not protect you at Akwetia, and they will not protect you
2024 election. I'm not any declaration.
MPP is not ready to protect itself. Look, if MPP is not ready to protect itself, Onyai Akwetiako, because the police will not protect you. But I'm asking if MPP is not ready to protect itself, MPP shouldn't go to Akwetia because our idea. DJs like T will take over a radio, Kwame JC and the sports will take over a TV. Era Chris Kwaku and